Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. Oof, I hate Fridays. Who else in chat despises Fridays? I mean, my goodness, I hate Fridays. I love Mondays. And when I was selling cars, I'm like, man, I can't wait for Friday. I dreaded Mondays. If you dread Mondays and you love Fridays, you're in the wrong industry. You're in the wrong career. You gotta love those Mondays. You gotta hate those Fridays. So I'm not a fan of Fridays because it's the last day of the week. We have 2 days until we can dive back into the stock market and do what we love. But with that being said, it's a beautiful day. It's a great day. We have so much stuff planned for the day. Not only is the market pretty hot, we have tons of opportunity this morning. I mean, almost so much opportunity that we're really going to have to dive into these stocks, dissect them, see which ones have the best potential. I mean, I have maybe 10 of them that we can talk about this morning that all have decent potential, all right? But not only that, not only are we here, not only are we going to make money and end the week on a strong note, we're also doing the biggest giveaway that I've ever done. And if we hit over 50 concurrent viewers and 50 likes on the stream today, I will do one other giveaway for everybody that's here in chat. And I'll be giving away a free copy of the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit course. So guys, if you haven't enrolled and you're not in the giveaway, it's okay. We may do a second giveaway today for everybody else. So like the stream, share the stream, get as many people over to the stream as possible. If we hit that 50 mark and 50 likes, we will be doing another giveaway today, and we will be giving away a copy of the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, happy Friday. I hope you guys had an awesome night last night. I hope you guys are prepared. You guys are fired up, focused, ready to rock and roll the day. It is 9:10 a.m. It is April 9th, 2021. Let's go ahead and dive on into it, ladies and gentlemen, and talk about what we have going on today. So let's go ahead and start with AM. My dyslexia is real, ladies and gentlemen. My dyslexia is real. AFMD. All right, so we got AFMD. Press release at 5:59. They announced a presentation at AACR highlighting initial data from phase 1 study of core blood-delivered natural killer cells pre-complexed with innate cell eager AFM13. Oh my gosh, what does that mean? Who cares? Let's find some hot keywords. Do we have any hot keywords? So affirmed, AFMD, announces presentation at AACR highlighting initial data from phase 1 study. So what do we know about press releases, guys? Right? We have phase 1 trial, we have phase 2, phase 3 primary endpoints, right? So we're seeing phase 1 trial, a 1-star keyword, currently in this press release, right? They are highlighting initial data from phase 1 study. So here's the thing we have to be concerned of, right? It's not saying that they completed phase 1. They had positive phase 1 data, right, from the trials. It's saying they're highlighting initial data. So it's not even complete yet from the press release. But we do have some hot keywords, all right? So we do have a press release. We have a couple hot keywords. That's why geez, this dyslexia is real. AFMD, my goodness. AFMD, this is why the stock is currently moving on up. What is the float? Here's the concerning thing, guys. AFMD is 108 million in float. Now, we can't really tell here in pre-market, right? The stock closed below 8, hitting highs of 11.29, currently trading at 10.51. I mean, it's 108 million in float. So when the market opens, you're going to see the stock react like 108 million in float. But let's go ahead and confirm that float and make sure that Yahoo Finance does not have anything different. All right. So first things first, volume 2 million. So far we're trading 8. So we're trading 4 times relative volume. That's good. So it meets that criteria. We got the catalyst. Float, I'm seeing 82 million compared to 108. So we'll just take an average and say, 90 million is the float. So it's going to take a lot to get this thing going, right? It's going to take a lot, but I like the chart. It's a decent press release. We have really good volume. I'm not a huge fan of the float, but I do like how kind of consistent and clean this chart is, from how clean the volume is, how clean the moves are. Overall, it's not a bad looking setup, not a bad looking chart whatsoever. I'm just not too crazy about the float. And if you're new to the stream, what's the float? The float's the amount of outstanding shares that there are available for the public to trade. Retail traders, institutions, whatever. For the retail general public to trade. So that means there's 108 million shares in circulation that we can trade. Okay? So the larger the float, the less spikes that you see. Now we can see spikes, but the less extreme and the less crazy they are. Because again, it's 108 million in float. If you really want to see this sucker moving very volatile, that means you need to have 108 million shares being traded, you know, I don't know, every minute, right? Now, if you find a float that's a million in float, right? It's easy to trade 1 million shares in 5 minutes. It's harder to trade 100 million shares in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So you could see a low float 1 million in float stock, you know, rip $1, $2, $3 in the matter of 5 minutes, right? Because there's only 1 million shares that traders really need to get trading to see that stock really rip and run. Now, again, you look at, you know, AFMD, it's over 100 million in float. That means, you know, you'd have to have 10 times more volume, 10 times more activity to see the kind of same price movement on a larger float stock. So again, is it going to rip and run? I doubt it, but is it definitely something that has potential? Absolutely. So number one, AFMD, we have a catalyst. The float's large, but we have good volume. We'll definitely keep it on watch because anything could happen. If this steals the show, if this gets all of the action, all the activity, we could see it move up really, really nice. So definitely keep AFMD on watch. Moving on, we're going to go down to GLSI. Now again, GLSI is a low float stock. This is 1 million in float. So again, if you have 1 million shares traded every single minute, you could really see the stock rip and run, right? Because you're circulating the crap out of that float. You're rotating the float, right? So again, low float stocks, bigger spikes. So with that being said, we have GLSI, again, is a 1.5 million in float stock, currently trading 700,000 shares. Let's go ahead and check the volume and check the news. So at 5 o'clock a.m., we have GLSI reporting robust immune response phase 2 data supporting GP2 clinical outcome of 0% metastatic breast cancer reoccurrences over 5 years of follow-up. So they're reporting robust immune response data from their phase 2 trial with a 0% outcome of reoccurrences of this metastatic breast cancer over 5 years of following up. That's a damn good press release, right? We have some key words. Anything cancer related, right? That's great. Phase 2 trial, phase 2 data, right? 0% reoccurrences based on this data. That's really, really good. So overall, we have a decent, really actually not even decent, we have a really good press release here on GLSI. All right, GLSI is appealing because it's 1 million in float, right? GSLI is also appealing if we can start trading volume. All right, so what do we got volume-wise? GLSI. Let's go ahead and check it out. GLSI, average daily volume 500,000. So we're trading about 250,000 more shares today than we do on average. We can see the stock has actually been moving up this week from, again, right around 35 so far this morning, and pre-market hitting highs of $70.50. I definitely want to keep GLSI on high watch. It's a previous runner. Traders love seeing a stock that has ran in the past. What does that tell us? It can run again. So we have a previous supernova stock that really ripped and ran from, again, within 2 days from $20 all the way to $158. We have some volume and some momentum moving in over the last couple of days, followed by a really good press release. It's also a low float stock. I really, really like GLSI. I think GLSI has tons of potential, all right? But again, we need to just hold some level of support, right? We can't keep just falling. If we do, it'll probably just fade the rest of the day. Again, we have a lot of stocks to go over. We have a lot of scattered activity on the leaderboard, but we have to try and narrow it down on which stocks we think are going to be the best. So with that being said, where's some support right now on GLSI? Well, I would come all the way back down to, you know, $59.60. All right, right around that $59.60 mark off these 2 daily highs over the last couple days. If we can't hold that level, I'm going to say somewhere around 52.84 will be another good little level as far as support. So again, we're going to run some support off the past couple days off these highs. I would say as low as 58.43. as high as 60, first level of support. Under that, we have 52.84 on GLSI. GLSI is probably one of the top 3 stocks I'm going to be watching right out of the gate, okay? Moving on the leaderboard, next we have TENX. All right, what's up with TENX? 13 million in float. 1.3 million shares being traded today on TENX. TENX, usually it trades 1.4, so it's not really trading its average volume yet. What time did this start moving? 8 o'clock, so it's only been live for the last hour and 18 minutes. So to be able to trade 1.4 million shares within the last hour is actually pretty decent when we look at it from that perspective. Now, if again, press release dropped at 5 or 6 and we've been open and live for like 3-4 hours, then, you know, it wouldn't be too hot. But it's only been really trading since that press release dropped at 8 o'clock. Now, what's that press release? We have TENX announces publication titled, holy crap, look at all these freaking words. Blah, improves blah, and exercise tolerance and PHFP-PEF results in randomized, placebo-controlled HELP trial. So again, we got blah improves blah, and exercise tolerance and HFPEF results in the randomized, placebo-controlled HELP. So I mean, they're announcing a publication. That's it. They announced a publication. Whoop-de-doo. So is that a hot press release? Not really. We don't have any really hot keywords to look for. But then we scroll up to 823. What's the one thing we notice? That they just showed positive phase 2 results. So now they announced a publication talking about their trial. Now they're actually coming out and saying, hey, that trial, phase 2 trial, shows positive results. Now we have a decent catalyst. Now we have a decent reason for this to be moving on up. Because again, press releases. Phase 2 trial, right? It's positive based on the press release. So that is a 2-star keyword. So again, that's pretty decent, guys. So we have TENX, again, 13 million in float, pretty low, trading 1.7 million shares. So we're starting to see some more volume move on in. Average daily volume is 1.4. And again, we got a good press release, right? So TENX, again, probably one of the top 3 stocks and I'm going to be focused on. So again, number 1, I'm probably looking at GLSI, all right? Number 2, looking at TENX. Now, I do have a few other ones to go over real quick. We have GURE. All right, so GURE is moving up this morning. So Gulf Resources shares are trading higher after company announced Q4 EPS results that are up from last year. So hot press release, no, just earnings. Now, some of these earnings plays for these small cap penny stocks, whatever you want to call them, sometimes they get some hype and some activity behind them. So GURE is a low float stock, right? It's 6 million in float over on GURE. We have a reason for the stock to be moving. Now, is it a substantial hot press release? No, but there is a catalyst. There is a reason for GURE to be moving. Guys, this is what really stands out to me on GURE. Average daily volume, 100,000 shares. We're trading 2.1 million shares. That is 20 times higher than the average daily volume. So we have activity, right? There's volume, there's traders, there's activity. We have a low float stock. Again, it's earnings, not super hot, but we've seen some of these earnings plays actually run pretty well, right? So where can we go? First thing I noticed, pretty much where we went to here in pre-market, right off these highs. Over those highs, where's our target? I would put us right around 688, still pretty close. Over 688, probably up towards around that 738 mark. Now, how much room do we have to fall to the downside? Again, just kind of marking up our levels. You know, I'm seeing probably somewhere around that 545, spiking high, support, spiking high, resistance. I mean, that area just looks like it's been tagged quite a few times in the past. If we cannot hold that level, down towards around $5 natural support over on GURE. So again, meets the criteria to be added to the watch list. So again, just to go over what we have if you're just now tuning into the stream. Top 3 stocks I'm watching. GLSI, number 1. TENX, number 2. Possibly followed by GURE. But I mean, I think we have some better potential on like CELC. Now, CELC is the number 1 gainer on the leaderboard, trading 2.7 million shares on CELC. Average daily volume on CELC is 26. So this one, once again, just like GURE, is trading substantial volume. It's a low float stock. Is this press release any better? Let's go find out. So what do we have? CELC shares are trading higher after the company announced a worldwide license agreement with Pfizer to develop a commercialized all right, so did you guys get that? CELC shares are higher after the company announced a worldwide licensing agreement, keyword, license agreement with Pfizer, a very well-known company, to develop and commercialize all right, hopefully you guys got that. All right, they're commercializing. I do not know what that word means. But anyway, that's a good press release, right? Pfizer, announcement of a worldwide licensing agreement. Pretty damn good press release on CELC, right? Number one on the leaderboard for a reason. Up 56%. Low float, 7 million. 2.7 million shares traded. Average daily volume on this stock over 3 months is 26,000 shares, ladies and gentlemen. CELC, a lot of great potential. Right? Has a lot of hype, has a lot of activity. Obviously, we have resistance right here around that $25 mark. Right? CELC, how high can you go? You can go up to 28.77, possibly hit 30, maybe even 31. And then if we break over those levels, the sky is the limit. Where's support, guys? Right now, we're looking at $20 natural support. For any reason, we cannot hold that level down towards around 18, which we already bounced. So ideally, if we start the sell off, we see profit taking this morning, which I assume will happen. I'd like to see it pull back to 20, look for a possible entry, look for that nice big break over 25. I think this stock has a lot of potential, guys. I do think this one has a lot of potential. And then we also talked about AFMD, my dyslexia trade. We talked about GLSI. We talked about CELC. GURE, TENX. All right, we got about 5 minutes to go. Those are the 5 top stocks that I like, that I think have the best potential. Now, you're probably saying, but Josh, we have NAKD, right? NAKD's on the leaderboard. But look at NAKD's float, guys. 500 million, right? That is ridiculous. I doubt the stock really does anything, but it has news, right? It has volume. Add it to your watch list. But again, that float is absurd. It's ridiculous. 500 million in float in NAKD. And if you're like, Josh, all right, we got more stocks. What about SOHU? I see SOHU's on here. Look at the volume, right? Look at the volume. It's only trading 300,000 shares. What's the news? We don't have any, right? So just because it's on the leaderboard, just because it's a relatively low float stock doesn't mean it's the best of the best, right? Literally no volume. Yeah, it's a low float stock, but no news. So yes, we have some other stocks. But I've done my due diligence. I've done my preparation. I believe I've picked the best stocks to focus on right out of the gate. Obviously, what do? We go ahead and look at our breakout scanner, halt scanner, high the day momentum. And if we see anything popping up, at least we're prepared. So again, we know that NAKD's moving. We know that SOHU's moving, right? We know some of these other stocks are moving. But I think we have some really, really good potential on CELC, right? I'm going to actually say CELC, number one stock I'm watching out of the gate. All right, followed by GLSI. GLSI, number 2. And then third stock that I would say top 3. Again, we have GLSI, I would say is number 2. CELC, number 1. And it's a tough one between TENX and GURE. TENX or GURE. I kind of like AMFD as well. It's just the float's a little high. So it's scattered. So let's just say top 2. Top 2 stocks to watch out of the gate. CELC, GLSI. All right. Followed by every other stock that has good potential. We have, again, AFMD. Right? We have GURE. We have TENX. So those are going to be the top 5 stocks. The top 2 stocks. Once again, GLSI, CELC. With a couple back burner plays. Those back burner plays being SOHU. And that back burner play being NAKD as well, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get prepared. Let's be smart. Let's end the week on a strong note. I want to make some money. I want to lock in some green, baby. So let's make it happen. If you guys, I'm sure you guys are not aware, I was in the market a little bit in post-market trading RICE. I actually took RICE off this pullback, and I actually took it for like $600. So feeling really, really good about that. I didn't finish the day down 13, 14, $1,500. I actually finished the day Where's that P&L at? If I can find it, profits. Where is that folder at? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, here, I can just do this. I can take this. I can do this. I can do that. I can come back over here. I can go save, and I can find where that folder is. So, it's in my desktop. That's weird. Oh, it was literally right there. Anyway. So yeah, I finished the day on a better note. I actually didn't finish the day down, you know, $1,700, which is good. Trying to find that screenshot. And these screenshots are all dated wrong. That's not it. That's not it. Anyway, I saved it. I don't know where it's at. But anyway, I only closed down the day yesterday at like $680. So I was able to dig myself out of that $1,200, $1,300 hole. Finished the day down 6. That puts me up 3 on the week. Plus my $250 right now. I'm only making $500 this week, right? But again, we talk about how it's an average, how we have to look at the big picture. We could have break-even weeks, we could have losing weeks, but we could have substantial home run kind of weeks. So it's one big average. So even though I'm not anywhere close to my goal, right? I'm still $2,000 away from my goal. I don't care. I still have the rest of this month. The market has been slow this week. It's expected for me not to make as much, especially as choppy as the market's been. But here's the great thing. It's Friday. Fridays are great days. Historically, for me, Fridays are really, really good days. And we have until 4 o'clock to make some good money, to be smart, have some fun, lock in some profits, and once again, end the week on a strong note. So with that being said, let's have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Over the next hour and a half, we will be nothing but trading stocks, dropping value bombs, education, and then we will be diving into our giveaway here at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Josh, I have the course and it's great. I appreciate the feedback, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you love the content. I'm glad that you love it. Can you use Thinkorswim in the UK? I do not know, Harry. I do not know. I would just Google search that. It's a pretty general question. I'm sure someone's had the question before that you can possibly find a like a little article on it. So right now, my number one focus is on CELC followed by GLSI. And GLSI got a nice big pop right out of the gate. I mean, that thing's squeezing right out of the gate. So what do we know about this week? A lot of stocks want to look like they're breaking out. They fade. They start going. So I don't want to prematurely do anything wrong today. I'm going to sit back, be a little bit more patient. Again, we're in a scalping market. Get in, get out quick. That's the kind of market that we're in. So right now, we're sitting good on the day. I want to continue to add to that. And who knows, maybe we get that one just phenomenal trade. I hit my weekly goal. We wrap it up. We end the week on a strong note. That's all that matters. So right now it's between GLSI and CELC, top 2 stocks. Let's just look at, NAKD selling off. PAOI, nothing. NAKD, we just looked at it. AFMD, not doing anything. GURE, blah. TNX still has potential. So again, we picked the right 2 stocks, CELC and GLSI. I think these 2 have some of the best potential. So GLSI, let's go ahead and switch this to a 1 minute. Right up towards around that $70 mark. We have support down towards around $60. We're on GLSI. So that's where support is right now, $60. CELC, if this for some reason happens to pull all the way back down to 20, I may look to take this for a bounce off $20. So that's kind of where my focus is right now. Right now, it's only 2 minutes into the market. If you haven't traded anything, it's okay. We got plenty of time. Man, you guys are challenging me right now. 48 viewers, 47 viewers. If we hit 50 and we hold 50 until 11 and we get 50 likes, someone's getting a free course today, guys. So that bottom was at 63.26. We're at 64 something. So I couldn't really go heavy size. I'm going to have to really keep my size small. I don't want to be taking big losses today. But right now I'm liking the pullback on GLSI. Right now it pulled back and tagged the 61.8. Stops would have to be under 64. Let's see if we get in on this little bit of a squeeze here on GLSI. For 67. Stops are being brought up under 66. Stops right now, since we have a nice dollar move, stops are being brought up under... Okay, I'm locking it up. I gotta lock it up. This is a crazy stock. Again, I'm in a scalping mindset right now. Get in, get out. Get in, get out, right? Lock in when you have it. Quick $100. Nothing crazy. Quick little $100 there on GLSI. It was just getting a little jumpy for me, right? Don't want to see this come dumping down to 60. Again, I was a little early in the trade, 5 minutes into the market. I liked it. I wanted to scalp it real quick, but I definitely don't think it's something that I should sit here and hold for 5 minutes because, again, we see a lot of these stocks fade. If it breaks out, fantastic. Let it break out, right? Let it break out. So right now, GLSI still setting up. We're back above the 38.2 fib. Let's see if we can hold above $66. That's the VWAP. That's the 9 EMA as well. Right now, I'm sitting on the sidelines. Currently up 335. Good time to get on out. That was a good time to get out. What's up with CELC? Still waiting. SOHU. SOHU got a nice little move to it right above those pre-market highs. I like SOHU here. I like SOHU for the flag, right? We had a nice push, decreasing volume. This pullback is occurring right off those pre-market highs of 1970. Let's see if we can hold, right? Let's wait for this candle to close on out. You got 40 seconds on this candle. If it closes and we start creeping back up to 20, I may look to take this long for a possible break over 20. That's why we wait, right? Right now, not looking all that great. So let's sit back on SOHU. TENX. We got those pre-market highs of 235. Now, if we can break over 235, we do have room up to 265. All right, support right now. I'm going to put support right down towards around that 220 to 225 mark. So let's wait for it to break over the pre-market highs. Then let's see if we have any kind of opportunity. AFMD. The stock right off of those pre-market lows and $10. This could be a nice little red to green move here. Right, break over 1030, watch for a lot of volume to move in. Break over 1030, watch for this stock to really get going. There's 1040. All right, AFMD is getting some hype to it. Can it break 1050? Oh my goodness, look at that red to green move. Squeeze it! Squeeze it! So it's scattered right now. Why am I all over the place with stocks? Because, I mean, there's a lot of great opportunity out there, right? We have AFMD starting to squeeze. Still got GLSI. That has a lot of potential, right? CELC still has some good potential. And TNX breaking over those highs. So, I mean, we have 3 stocks that have great potential. I really want to see a shift. I want to see a mob shift. I want to see all these traders that are scattered just land on one stock. All right, once I see that, okay, this is where all the traders are at, let's go. But right now, we have a lot of mixed activity across the board, right? We got some traders over on AFMD. We have traders on GLSI, TENX. You know, right now it is just a little scattered. CELC, I do like this for a little scalp bounce off of $20. So if we get a big, hard dump, big, hard, nasty dump down the 20, I will look to take this for a quick bounce over on CELC. And just looking for a bounce off natural resistance, 20 bucks. Also happens to be a little bit of support resistance. Actually, that falls around 20.25, but I like, a nice little $20 bounce if we get a nice big heavy red candle right down to that level. Looking for traders that want to buy the dip off 20 for a quick little bounce, maybe 50 cents or so. Right now we got bids at $20.65. We want to see a nice big crack of $20.50 and a nice big dump right down the 20 so I can get an entry, take it for about, 30 to 50 cents. Let's see if we can get that, big sell off, that big crack of $20.50. Nice big dump right down the 20. Again, this is not a big bounce. Don't expect it to go to 23 like that. I mean, this is a scalp opportunity for me. Looking for, again, maybe 20, 30, 50 cents. So right now, I'm still waiting on CELC. I'm also watching GLSI off to the side. Making sure we're not missing anything. Starting to see some selling pressure. That's good. We need to crack 2050. Nice and quick. I mean, very quick play here. Let's see if we can crack. If it starts bouncing back up towards 21, that's going to be the bounce. I'll probably step away and not look at it for a $20 bounce. All right, so it's starting to pop a little bit. So that no bueno, AFMD, a little bit of a fake out breakout off that red to green move. Had a nice little pop right now, giving everything back. GLSI, we're still waiting to see what it looks like around 60 in AKD, just a super large float. TENX. All right, so TENX is trying to set itself up here. I'm gonna sit back on TENX. I'm gonna actually wait for it to break and hold that 235. A little bit of a head and shoulders starting to form now. Trading the market. What do you think about PRVB? Just go check it out real quick. PRVB. What happened last night? Oof. They come out with an offering? That press release must have came out after the market yesterday on 4/8. You had a price target that was lowered. Shares sink on FDA concerns. Company says, okay. Offered an update for the delay of their clinical type 1 diabetes at in-risk individuals. So just not a hot press release. So what do I think about this one? Do I think you can get a little bit of a dead cat bounce? I do. You're starting to see a little bit of that dead cat bounce. Don't expect super huge moves out of it, but I mean, it does have potential. I see, profit taking probably around, 720s where some traders would start taking some profit. The stock gapped down to 685, popped up to 720. I expect to see traders respecting that as resistance. If for any reason it does start moving, we do have room up towards, like the mid 9s. But I think there's better opportunity out there. I think there's better opportunity. This is more of a dead cat bounce. You're starting to see that bounce right now. So right now, I mean, if it stays above 650, it does have room first towards around 7 to 720. Anything over that, I would just play it every 50 cents all the way up to the mid 9s. UTME was one that we were trading Wednesday. Wanted to keep it on watch for today to see if we get any kind of nice short squeeze out of it. And this one's starting to get a nice little pop. This one's starting to get a nice little move to it. So we'll definitely keep UTME on watch. Right now, it's still a little scattered, isn't it? Right now, it's still a little scattered. We haven't really had traders land on one particular stock. CELC still pointing down. POAI, NAKD. GLSI, probably still the number one I'm watching. CMMB. I want to keep this on watch for Monday. All right, so I want you guys to write down CMMB. Right, depending on how we look today, depending on how we close, we could see a nice little mid-candle breakout come Monday, but it's still way too early, right? Anything could happen from now until 4 o'clock. But I do want to keep it on watch because it could set up for that possible daily chart pattern there. So write down CMMB for possible Monday play. So let's see what CELC does down towards around this $20 mark. You have UTME trying to squeeze. I mean, it is squeezing. I mean, it's up 50% on the day, but it's like, where do you get involved, right? We got to get a pullback first. So right now, I'm not buying UTME. But UTME does have a lot of good potential. So we'll definitely keep that one on watch. TENX doesn't look all that great now. I'm going to remove some of these off the watch list just to kind of clean up. GORE doesn't look all that great. NAKD, it's just a large float stock. I doubt it really does anything today, but if it does, we'll see it on the scanners, right? If it does, we will see it on the scanners. So right now, really just still focused on, I'm not even really focused on AFMD either, so I'm taking that one off. So really it's GLSI, guys, CELC, UTME, and possibly SOHU. SOHU has a slight uptrend, flat top resistance. What kind of pattern could this be? This could be a nice little ascending triangle, guys. All right, this could be a really nice ascending triangle breakout over on SOHU. SOHU. I like the fact that we are right off VWAP, right off that trend line, flat top resistance, right off 20. I may play this pattern until it breaks out, but if it doesn't break out, at least I can scalp it inside this little bit of a triangle that we have. Right now, I could put stops about, 30 cents away. Right now, I could put my stops underneath VWAP, look to just simply play this pattern. Again, it's a little bit of an ascending triangle breakout. It cannot hold the trend line. If it starts putting in new lows below this wick here at 1930, it is not that pattern, and it's most likely going to fall back below 19 into the 1850s. Good morning, Brett. What is up? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. So let's see if we start to see some buyers move in off this trend line, see if they want to take it back up to 20. That would be the third touch. You may see it break out there, but if it doesn't and we hold the uptrend to higher lows, we could definitely squeeze in this ascending triangle formation and then get a breakout over 20. The stock does have room up towards around 2080s, the 2080s, high 20s. Spreads are starting to open up a little bit here on SOHU. You got about a 25-cent spread, which is no bueno. So we got to see these buyers back above 1950. The buyers start losing 1940, it's most likely going to crack and move down to 19. So if we can see these buyers get back above 1950, we have potential here. Got about 20 seconds left on this candle. This would be an ideal close. The way it looks right now would be ideal if we close just like this or higher. That should signal some buyers to move in off this proper bounce of the trend line to get this back up towards around that $20 mark. But again, buyers need to get back above 1950. We lose 1940, watch for this stock to fall. Right now, it's not looking all that great. All right, there's a quick little pop back up to the 1950s, 1960s from the buyers. Let's go. We got to get 1975. Now we're starting to see some orders flow through on the time and sales. We're starting to see a little bit more activity pick on up. There's 1557, here we go. 1557 on the bid. We got to keep moving on up. My stops are going to be back under 1550. We don't want to see the buyers drop back below 1550. We want to see this push. There's 1966. $1970s. Let's go 1980s on the bid. Can we get 1980? I'm going to lock in a little bit of profit, bring stops to break even. I'm not going to be greedy today. I'm going to lock it in when I have it. So right now I took half my position in the 1970s. I'm still holding 300 shares at 1950 stops right now. Looking to see if this actually breaks over 20 here. Again, stops are pretty much break even, risk-free trade. Want to see if these buyers can get this up over 20. It may hit 20, come back to the trend line, and again, hold that ascending triangle pattern. If it does, we'll continue to play it until the pattern fails. But let's see if this is going to end up breaking out here or if it's going to pull back and give us another opportunity. So right now, I am holding 300 shares, looking for a possible break. If not, we'll see if we can still hold that trend line. I'm going to go ahead, and there's my break even. So that was a small little trade. You know, green's green, locking it in when I have it. But now we can actually throw a little bit of a downtrend here, right? So at first we had flat top resistance. Now we're starting to see we have the downtrend and the uptrend, getting a nice little ascending, not ascending triangle, symmetrical triangle squeeze. So this is a 50-50 setup, right? But when it squeezes hard. Is it going to squeeze hard to the downside? Is it going to squeeze hard to the upside? We just don't know. It's very uncertain. These are just 50-50 setups, right? This is a symmetrical triangle. We're just building higher lows and lower highs, getting a nice little squeeze right now. Let's keep this one on watch. I don't want to get involved because, again, depending on which way it goes, it's going to go hard. Bill, so the larger the spread's bad because if you want to market order in and out, you're going to get the worst fill. So let's say you have bids at $19 and an ask at $20 and you market order in. Guess what? You're getting filled at $20. Right? Let's say you want to get out right away and you hit the sell market button. You're getting out at $19. The spread is $1. That means you're going to lose $1, you know, per share just to get in and just to get out via a market order. So when the spreads are large, it's just, you get a lot of slippage, right? Now when the spreads are tight, a penny, 2 pennies, you can market order in and out and only have 1 to 2 cents of slippage per share versus $1, 50 cents, $2, depending on how wide the spread is. So, full disclaimer, POAI, James Mason, Transparent Traders. He was actually talking about this stock yesterday, right? We need a catalyst. There's 3 million shares short that institutions must cover. This is not my due diligence whatsoever. So again, full disclaimer, this comes from James Mason with Transparent Traders, a good friend of mine. great trader as well. I actually took some of this position off of his alerts because when he makes alerts, he's done his due diligence. He knows what he's doing. 80% of the time, he nails a lot of these trades. So this is more of a swing trade. I know he said he was going to be buying up into the 180s. I'm currently long at 157 long-term on POAI, and I'm going to let this thing work itself out because I do believe in him and I do believe in his alerts. So again, full disclaimer, you know, this is all him. He's saying he's buying it, room up to $3, $4, $5. If it goes ape shit bananas, maybe even has room up to $15. But right now, I'm personally invested in this with my stops below the 200-day moving average, which is $1. All right, so my stops are if this stock ever dips back below $1, I'm out. And so that's going to be POAI. So there's CMMB. CMMB trying to get a little bit of a little pop to it. Nothing too crazy. I don't even know why RIC is on the watch list. That one destroyed me yesterday. Oh, you guys are wanting that giveaway, aren't you? Jeez. Got 55 viewers, 24 likes. If we match our likes with our viewers, and we hold that for the next hour and 5 minutes, you guys are going to be entered into a giveaway. We're going to give away some shit today. We're going to have some fun. Friday giveaway. Fun Friday, baby. So smash the like button if you want to win something. Again, we can do cash prizes, free course, free membership. I mean, you name it, we can do it. You know me, I like giving away free stuff. Everybody's like, I'm going to take him up on that offer. I heard cash. I heard free stuff. Let me go ahead and smash. I like free stuff. So CELC trying to hold above 20. Got a nice downtrend on this play right now, right here. And then again, I'm going to spit. Oh my gosh, who's sharing the screen right now? Who's sharing the stream? You got Brett, Bill, Michael, Mickey, everybody. They're like, giveaway. Let me go ahead and share this stream real quick. Let's get as many people on here as possible. I want to win something today. Let's go. Brett, are you going to be live next week or on YouTube? As of right now, my man, we are all YouTube, baby. We are all YouTube. Now here soon in the next week or two, sometime in April, that's all I know. Sometime in April, we will be going live back over on alphadaytrading.com. Everything will be completely developed, mobile-friendly chat rooms. We're going through some extensive development right now just to make sure our members get the best experience possible, guys. So yes, sometime in April, we will be going live on Alpha, but for now, nothing but value bombs for you guys. I just love seeing you guys, like, the comments. Like, I'm 3 out of 4 on my trades. I made $500. I'm actually learning something. It fucking fires me up. Seeing you guys actually taking this all in, taking the initiative, and seeing results from it. I mean, it just fires me up. I love it. CMMB is halted right now. UTME is still trying to hold that halt area at 55. So if we get a double bottom, if we hold the halt area of UTME at 55, we can definitely see this pop back up to 65, guys. This one's a high risk, high reward kind of play. Brett, I was gonna ask that for the giveaway if you said no YouTube next week. We're going live. Hey man, if I'm a winner, can I get a free membership? Love it, man. I just love that you guys see the value, right? I love that you guys see the value. Like, you know, this trading industry is just saturated with Just garbage. Just garbage. And I wanna make a difference. If I make a difference to 10 people, 100 people, that's all that matters. But if I can make a difference to almost every trader out there, I mean, I feel like that's my purpose. I really do. No one wants to hear the sob shit, but again, I feel like I have a purpose to share my knowledge, do everything that I do, make it more affordable. I mean, just really change that trading industry, because you guys know it firsthand. I know it firsthand. I was a new trader 5 to 6 years ago. I mean, it sucks. I mean, it sucks. There's so many just fake individuals out there. Courses are 3-4 grand. I mean, it's just, that contributes, in my opinion, to that statistic of 95% of day traders fail. Because, like, it's just so expensive. It's so flooded. And, I mean, that statistic's too high. I mean, if I can learn how to trade stocks and be successful with it, I'm not the smartest person. Like, I literally, the lowest of my class, I barely graduated. I went to college for a week. I had really shitty jobs up until 22. I mean, I had nothing going for me. I'm not the smartest crown in the box. All right, I'm not the brightest crown in the box. I'm not the smartest person. So I look at it as, if I can learn this and I can do this consistently, everybody else can too. So why is the statistic high? 95% of traders fail. Why is it so high? Number one, shit's too expensive. Number two, the industry's flooded with fake people. So let's change that, right? Again, if I don't make an impact to millions of people, but I can make an impact to 1, 10, 50, that's all that fucking matters. That's all that matters. So let's go. Let's go. So where we got some money making moves? Well, people give up. Absolutely, Corey. And let's hit on that while we're waiting for a stock to set up. People give up because, in my opinion, they have an ultimatum. So here's the thing. New trader. $1,000 course, $1,000 into a trading account. What's the new trader going to choose? I chose $1,000 in a trading account. What is that new trader going to do? Take trades when they don't know how to trade. What's going to happen? They're going to lose the money. Then they give up. They quit. They think it's too hard. But if that new trader wasn't given the ultimatum of $1,000 to educate myself or $1,000 in the market, let's say it was, okay, I got $1,000. I can either put it in the market. Oh shit, there's a course for $99. This course is on par, if not better, than some of these $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 courses. So I can still get my education and I still have money left over to apply it once I learn. So now they have $900 to trade with. Right? They bought that course for $100. They're educated properly. They know how to trade stocks. Do you think they're going to have more success? Absolutely. Right? They're going to have more of a foundation of knowledge that they can apply to where they can possibly grow the $900. So now they're not blowing up their account. They have an understanding of what they're doing. They're not making a shit ton of money, but they're building consistency. They have discipline. So now we don't have as many people blowing up accounts and as many people just quitting. Right? So that would definitely contribute to the statistic, making it lower. If people just had proper foundation of knowledge, right, they would be more successful. And the reason why new traders don't have a proper foundation of knowledge is because no one wants to drop $2 grand. People want to trade to create financial freedom, the lifestyle, all of these things. So a lot of newer traders don't have tens of thousands of dollars to invest, right? Some of them have a few $100, $1,000, right? So when they're given that ultimatum of, do I take all my hard-earned savings and buy this course, or do I just try the market and try it myself? A lot of people choose, unfortunately, trying it themselves, and that's what contributes to the. That's what contributes to it. I mean, in my opinion, that's what contributes to it. And so if people weren't given that ultimatum, if people didn't blow up their accounts, I don't think they would be giving up, right? If they had more of knowledge, they had more of a foundation to grow on, to build on, which is why we put the course together, why I put it together, why I did what I did. Because I think it'll make an impact. I think it will. And if it doesn't, then I was fucking wrong. But I really wholeheartedly, like, look at me when I was a new trader. You know, I was in the new trader shoes, right? If I had an opportunity to buy a legit course to educate myself for $100, I would, because I've already bought 5 books at $20 a pop. So I'm already in $100 on 5 books, right? $100 is not a lot. And I still have $900 to throw in an account to apply that knowledge to see returns. I think I would have been more consistent a lot faster. Honestly, I would have never gone through the trial and error and lost 40 grand, right? Maybe lost a few, but not 40. And I would have definitely shortened the learning curve. I would have been more successful a lot faster. So it would have benefited me. So I think it'll benefit other new traders as well. What do we got going on? SOHU fading on off. CELC trying to get a break of the downtrend, moving on up off a nice higher low. Double bottom. So let's keep CELC on high watch. Right now, we're only, 33 minutes into the market. GLSI giving a lot back, ladies and gentlemen. So GLSI giving a lot back. UTME's trying to set up. So let's keep UTME on watch. I do like this one for a hold over 55 for a nice big squeeze on up. Bill 1,000, 25. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say names, but I've seen $6,000 courses. I've seen $500 courses, and the $500 course has 10 chapters and 2 hours of content. I'm like, okay, so there's 10 chapters, 2 hours of content. So what does that break down? 10 chapters divided by, that's not a lot, right? And I'm like, 10 chapters, you can't really talk about everything you need to talk about. 10 chapters is literally just a couple different patterns, right? You're not even talking about trading psychology, risk management, how to think like a pro, different types of markets, different type of styles. Like, you can't do that in 10 chapters, and it's $500 freaking dollars. It's like, what? And then the courses that do have 40, 50, 60 chapters in their curriculum, that have tons of on-demand content, like our course, those are $3 grand, $4 grand. I'm like, dude, something's got to change. Something's got to change. So right now, UTME has some great potential. So right now, all eyes on UTME, ladies and gentlemen. We got TENX from DBDB. TENX, what we got going on there? I actually removed it from the watch list because it wasn't really doing too much. Were we starting to get a little bit more hype to it? It's trying to round a little bit here off these lows. I don't know how much it's going to round. Can it pop back up to 235? Maybe. Right now you have support at, 2 to 203 over on TENX. So again, if you like this trade, you would have to, okay, how many shares? How much am I going to risk? 10 cents. Or I'm going to risk under 2. So I'm going to risk, say 12 cents. I don't want to lose more than $100. That means you could buy 1,000 shares right now. 1,000 shares, if you get stopped out, you're not risking more than $100, $120, right? And then how much could you make? We have room for 30 cents. So you could possibly make, $200, $300. That's what you have to do. I like this trade. Why? Okay, cool. How much am I willing to risk? $100. All right, great. Based on my entry right now and based on my stop, how many shares could I get to not exceed that $100? Okay, I'm risking 20 cents. So that means I can only get 500 shares. All right, so boom, 500 shares. I won't exceed that $100 loss. You know how much you're going to lose. You're prepared. You can take the trade without hesitation. There's no unforeseen things that are going to happen. If you get stopped out, you already know it's $100, right? Are you okay with losing $100? Yes? There you go. You can go ahead and take the trade. So right now, I don't see anything that looks just beautiful. I don't see anything that's just beautiful right now. I want to find a beautiful setup. Just beautiful. The only thing that I kind of like is going to be a bounce really quick here off CMMB. Why? Gapped up out of the halt, starting to kind of fall back down, but we're holding the halt area, which is key. We're holding that 9 EMA and the VWAP as well. That's kind of what we saw on UTME. What did it do? Gapped up out of the halt, pulled back, starting to bounce off the halt area. So same thing with CMMB. Starting to see the same thing. Stops would have to be under 52. Right now it's at 53. I want to lose no more than $100. That means what? I can go with 100 shares. And as I'm talking, this is why we go through that. So that's why we ask ourselves those questions. Imagine me not having a plan, not asking myself how much am I willing to lose, not being prepared, and just going ahead and throwing 600 shares in on the table. Right when I would have done that, I would be down right now $1,800 in the matter of seconds because I didn't ask myself those very important questions. Why am I taking the trade? Hold area, pullback above the 9 EMA and VWAP. Okay, there's a reasoning. How much money am I willing to lose? $100. How many shares can I get based on my stop? Well, I'm risking $1. That means I can go with 100 shares. I just asked myself all those questions, right? And as I'm doing that, the stock dumps. So now I'm completely out. I don't even take the trade in the first place. Not even looking at it now. So sometimes taking 5 to 10 seconds, 20 seconds to ask yourself those questions and to answer them, sometimes, you like, oh, wow, I'm glad that I took that 30 seconds of patience, discipline to build my plan, right? Instead of jumping in prematurely and getting caught up in an unnecessary loss. Catherine, do you look for big orders on the level 2 as well? Absolutely. Absolutely. 80 to 90% of the time that I'm in a trade, I'm only looking at the level 2. I'm looking to see how strong the buyers are compared to sellers and vice versa. I'm looking for momentum, price action, right? Hidden selling, all of the things that we've been talking about this week. I'm always looking at the level 2 because it gives me an idea of what's going to happen next. There was at least 2 trades this week that I saw a lot of hidden selling. I got out at break even. The stock dumped 5 seconds later. Everybody's like, how did you do that? How did you know? It's just price action level 2, understanding what hidden selling is, what to look for when there's hidden selling. That's going to give you an edge and an idea if that stock, is going to start falling on down. But absolutely, 80% of the time, my eyes are fixated on that level 2. Everything's a little choppy today, right? You got UTME starting to give everything back. You have SOHU, not a lot of volume, just kind of chilling right now, below VWAP. CELC is trying to get a reversal here, right? It's trying to get a little bit of a reversal. We had an opening price today of 22.14. This could definitely be a little bit of a red to green move, right? Nice U shape, starting to build this B wall, transitioning into the C wall. We could definitely get a break over that 22.14, get the next leg up, but stops right now would have to be $1 away. So right now it's about a 1-to-1 risk reward, right? It's like, how much do you like the setup? How much potential do you think it has? Well, it pulled back to 20 and it's starting to creep for a possible red to green move, maybe one big cup and handle. I mean, there's a couple different ways we can look at CELC. So that being said, I think CELC has some great potential. I'm okay with risking $100 on this play, so I'm going to go ahead and go long on CELC on small size. My loss is going to be about $100, $140. I'm okay with that. And I'm going to hold this one with the stop under 20. And I'm looking for this big U shape, break over the open for a nice big squeeze up into those pre-market highs of $24.70. That is my game plan right now. So I have 3 points of reward to the upside. I can make approximately $3 per share if I hit my targets. I'm risking $1, so I know that's a 3-to-1 setup. I know if I get stopped out at $20, I'm losing $140, but I have potential to make $300. So to me, that's a good setup. I like the potential that this has. It has a good press release. It has a good chart, nice flow, nice consistency overall. This one does have potential. So again, full disclaimer, I'm long at 21.40, stops below 21. And that's how I'm going to ride this trade. Let's see if we get that move on up. We got a little bit of volume moving on in, but a nice clean break over 22 is what we need to see some hype move on in. You know what we're going to do today, Catherine? You know what we're going to do today? We're going to do a lesson on hidden selling. And I'm going to add that to the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit course. So, and that's the beauty about the course. I'm not done with what's currently up. Anytime someone's like, hey, let's do a lesson on this, or I come up with a new idea, or like Catherine said, hey, is there a lesson in there? There's not. Why isn't there? I didn't think of it. There's a lot of stuff when it comes to stocks, right? That was one thing that I didn't really think of. I thought of 55 other things to talk about. Now I got 56. So thank you. I'm going to do a lesson on that today. And we're actually going to add that to the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit course. So awesome stuff. Appreciate you. But hidden selling is everything, right? Hidden selling, you really get an idea on who's in control. I'm going to go ahead and put a hard stop in the system on CELC right at 1998. We're going to go ahead and stop that in there just so we can do a quick little scan. Catherine for the win. Woo! The gift that keeps on giving. Jeff, my man. The gift that keeps on giving. UTME, not looking hot. SOHU definitely has some potential, guys. SOHU definitely has some potential. So let's keep SOHU on high watch. You know, I'm going to wait for this one to break over 20 and hold 20 before I get involved. It does have some nice room to the upside over on SOHU. We know the game plan on CELC. GLSI, CMMB, not doing too much. So we got top 2 stocks to watch. CELC for a red to green move. SOHU for a break and hold over 20. All eyes on both of these stocks. Once again, SOHU for the break and hold over 20. And then we have CELC for the possible red to green move. And yes, we do have a red to green move lesson in the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit. We're losing volume along this little push to the upside, so we may be due for a slight pullback before we actually get the next leg up. So let's see if 21 holds. Or we have a couple of minutes on this 2-minute candle. Maybe we see some volume come on in, but right now I don't like how the price is moving up with decreased volume. That doesn't show me that buyers are really excited to get this thing going. So we'll probably see a pullback to 21st. But again, we still have a little bit of time on this candle. Anything could happen. Got about 1 minute to go until this 2-minute candle closes on out. So if you're just now tuning into the stream, we have 54 viewers. If we hold that for the next 45 minutes and we get at least 50 plus likes on the stream, I am going to be doing a giveaway for one lucky person on the stream on top of our biggest giveaway ever. And we're going to be giving away a year pass to the community. Lifetime was for video testimonials. The end date for that was last night at 12 for submission. I didn't get any video testimonials, so there's no one to put in for the lifetime giveaway, but we're still giving away a year pass to the community. And if we get that 50 likes and we hold 55 viewers over 50, I will be giving away something for free to everyone else as well. So make sure you like the stream if you want to be entered into the giveaway. So right now, it's still between SOHU and CELC. All right, let's make sure we're not missing anything. We got BNSO on the halt. I know BNSO was one yesterday. I'm like, why is this even hitting a halt scanner? Right? So this one's all over the place. Nothing worth watching. GENE. All right, so you got GENE getting some movement to it. So let's add GENE to the watch list. GENE broke over some key resistance on the daily right around that 5 to 516. Actually bring that up just a smidge, right up into the 522s. GENE has room up to $6. We have a lot of great potential on GENE. Let's definitely keep this one on watch here. Why is GENE moving? Technologies on verge of launching COVID-19 serious disease risk test in U.S. So Gene is on the verge, right, of launching a COVID-19 serious disease risk test here in the U.S. So we got a catalyst, GENE, 11 million in float, trading 6 million shares. Relative volume is 50x, so that's really good. So we got some great potential here. CELC is still in play as long as it holds 21 and the uptrend as well. SOHU As long as it holds 1960, you may see this actually curl on up for that break over 20. So you could actually put your stops underneath like, $19.44. You could take on 20 cents of risk, maybe 25 at the most. And if we get that break over 20, you do have room up towards around that $20.82 mark. UTME looks dead to me. That's coming off. GLSI looking dead to me. That's coming off for now. CMMB, we'll still keep this one on watch. This one has a little bit of potential. ODT's trying to move again. This was a Wednesday mover. One that I wanted to keep on watch over the next couple weeks. Right now, we're starting to see some nice movement over on ODT. Got some decent volume. So let's keep this one on watch as well. This one, if we can break over 380, we have room up to 4. Anything over 4, that's when things get exciting. Back up towards around $5 on ODT. This one has great potential for a swing as well. Now you could swing this one and put your stops under like 335. Right, and you have, first target potential all the way up towards around $5. So I may even add some of this to a swing trade account. Risk 50 cents, looking for about $2 a reward, $1.50 a reward. ODT has a great potential. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, maybe any ticker that you guys are looking at that you want some analysis on? Please let me know. And I may actually be adding here momentarily on CELC off this trend line, off the pullback of 21. So I may be adding to this. I'm still liking what I'm seeing on the stock, CELC. So again, I may be adding to this and then bringing my stops up, a little bit closer to where we are now, maybe in like the 2070s. If we crack this level here, we're going to probably come back down to 20. And I'm not going to hold it all the way to 20 now because I see new support, a new little uptrend. Overall, it looks pretty decent. So I'm just shifting my plan in my favor, right? I'm allowed to change my plan as long as it goes in my favor. What does that mean? As long as I'm taking on less risk. So I'm not going to shift my plan and make my stops further away. That's a no-no, right? But if you're bringing your stops closer to reduce your risk, you could shift your plan as long as it's in your favor, right? As far as bringing your stops up. So right now, my stops are going to be 20.50 on this play. If we lose the 21 mark here, it's coming back down to 20 most likely. We want to see that slight uptrend hold. We really want to see that $20 or that $21 mark hold as well. This is the determining candle. Right now, I do have 200 shares. And that one's going to come back down to 20. So, have potential, was looking really good. But that's what we've been seeing a lot in this market, right? Really decent setups. But the market's just not healthy to really provide us with those consistent movers. So, SOS, what are my thoughts? Let's go look at SOS. How's that doing? I personally don't like SOS as like a stock or a company. What, they mine Bitcoin, they mine cryptocurrency in like China or something like that. They came out with an offering a couple weeks ago. We're still below a key level of resistance, that 13 SMA. So we can see here that, our resistance is going to be right around 550. Now, if we break and hold 550, we could see it back up to 6, maybe 620, right? But again, as long as we're below 550, it looks really bearish. We can get above and hold 550, then we may have some life to get up towards around 6 over on SOS. Market's not super appealing today, is it? Market's not extremely appealing today. So where is the opportunity? It's definitely not on CMMB. It's definitely not on ODT right now. Maybe on POAI. POAI is starting to try and get some movement with some decent volume in the first hour of the market. So this one may have some opportunity. So let's keep that one on watch as long as it holds above 150. Actually, I would say 148. As long as it holds above 148, this has a lot of room up to $2. All right. Again, that's POAI. CELC. That one looking a little bit weak right now. SOHU testing the downtrend break as new support. So let's see how this 5-minute candle closes here. If we can hold above the VWAP, hold above this trend line, we might be able to see this higher low and for that push over 20. But right now, we're not seeing anything break out and hold its gains. Right now, traders are still a little all over the place. What's going to be the next best opportunity? Right? Traders don't know. Traders are sitting on the sidelines. We could see that. There's not a lot going on. So, SOHU. I'm going to take this long off the retest of the downtrend. Stops about 15 cents away. So I like these plays. Very tight stop loss over on SOHU. Again, just a break of the downtrend, pulling back, retesting that, as well as the VWAP. Again, my stops are going to be right under this low, about 1935. And again, I'll probably get stopped out. That's the mindset that I have. I'll probably get stopped out, right? Because the market's not super generous, not super hot. So it's okay. I know my risk. It's worth getting involved because it is a good setup. But knowing the market, I'm 80%, 70% certain it'll probably stop me out. But it is a good setup, so I got to give it a go, right? I got to give it a go because it is a decent looking setup here. Because my mindset is if I don't give it a go and it does rip, I'm going to wish I gave it a go. I'm going to take another trade and it'll probably go against me. So why as well get in on this play. If it goes, it goes. Fantastic. But I'm okay with getting stopped out if I get stopped out. Go ahead and put a stop at 1935 in the system. Hands are off the trigger. Let's give this some time. Let's see if it moves. Right now, hard stop in the system, 1935. As you guys can see, based on my order entry tool, SOHU. Long at 1959. Stops are going to be at 1935, 625 shares. So let's wait to see if this one's going to get that leg up. GENE not holding support. SOS. CELC. I mean, guys, there's not a lot of opportunity today. So maybe diving into a lesson a little bit early. What do you think about DKNG swing and sell before earnings? I'm currently swinging calls that expire May of 21 on DKNG. You can tell I traded that before. I don't like the cross that we're getting ready to see with the 13 and the 50. You see how we're starting to get that little bit of a cross over the 13 and the 50? That's a bearish signal. We can see here last time we crossed over the 13 and 50, we continued the downtrend. We got back above the 13, finally above the 50, then we were considered bullish, right? And we've been bullish ever since. So if we actually get a nice bad close today, right, and we have this cross, it most likely will be stuck in a little bit of a downtrend. However, what do we know about earnings, right? We see a lot of anticipation buying before earnings, so we have to take that into consideration as well. So it could defy the technicals because we have fundamentals. What are the fundamentals? Earnings. When are earnings? In about 30 days. So again, we do have a fundamental reason for the stock to move up. Again, anticipation buying into earnings out of anticipation for good earnings. So that may defy the technicals on DKNG, but you still need to be mindful of the technicals. Now, if you have a plan, I'm going to buy these calls and hold them the week into earnings, right? Don't hold them through earnings, hold them into the prior week or a few days before earnings, then look to take some profit. If you hold anything through earnings, it's just a gamble. Now, let's say you're in these calls and it hits $70, right? 3 days before earnings. Take some profit off the table. And if you have a good, nice, healthy profit and you have a good, I guess, gain on your calls, you can hold some calls through as like a runner just in case the earnings are good and just in case it moves high. But definitely look to take a majority of your profit, secure some profit before earnings. And if you want to leave a couple as a runner through earnings, you can. But I do like DKNG. Obviously, online betting is becoming a really popular thing. This one moves up really, really well off earnings. We can see here moved up well off earnings, moved up well off earnings, moved up well off earnings. So that being said, we may see some anticipation buying into earnings, but you still have to be mindful of the technicals, okay? Just want to clarify that. How's SOHU doing? All right, SOHU. Okay. See if we get that break over 20 here. Let's see if we can actually get the break over 20. Let's see if traders want to get something going, right? Do traders want to get something going right now? Let's see. SOHU may have a break coming on up around $20. So that's something I got to figure out about YouTube because we just had 40 likes. We just had about 35 to 40 likes. Now it's showing 21. So I wonder if you disconnect from the stream and you come back, if that retracts your like. That's pretty odd. I don't know how we go from 35, 40 down to 20. That makes no sense. Matt B, yeah, I would honestly go check out Transparent Traders and their black box. They have a swing trade algorithm. I hear it's very, very good, 90% success, solely for swing trade. So if you want a good, the black box algorithm basically provides you with entry, exits, catalysts, you name it. That's a really, really good, profitable swing trading tool. But as far as swing trading, I don't swing trade a lot. And the reason why is I cannot manage my risk properly when I swing trade, because I'm done in the market around 12 to 1, right? Let's say I got done in the market around 4. Anything can happen from 4 to 9 and from 4 a.m. until 9 a.m., right? I just like to be able to control my risk. You will see me take swing trades every now and then, but it is rare. It is rare that I swing a lot, but whenever I find swing trades, it's this. So here's a tip for you. This is my personal swing trade strategy. I mean, I don't find these a lot, but when I find them, they're huge, all right? It's called a 13 50-day moving average squeeze. All right, it's a 13 50-day moving average squeeze. It's when the stock is fading off highs. Fading, 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 fading. Finds a bottom of support, right? Gets above the 13 SMA, which is the yellow line. So we can see here on AESC, it got above the 13 SMA after this nasty downtrend. We have the 50-day curling on over top. So 50 days holding this down as resistance, 13's holding this up as support. Stock found support. We are now building higher lows, and then we get a squeeze. Look at this big squeeze from around $1. Its first initial pop all the way up towards around 170. Eventually, it hit $3.50. So this is my 13 50-day moving average squeeze swing strategy. Again, when stocks are falling, we start building higher lows back above the 13 SMA. We see the 50-day coming down over top in the form of a squeeze, right? It's squeezing the stock between support and resistance. We get a nice big push, a nice big break. I scale out of these plays. I take profit when I can. So I will trade these when I see them. We got CELC still trying to get some hype towards it. Can still be a nice big, U-shaped break over that 2214. Absolutely, Matt. Hopefully that helps. Again, my reasoning behind not swing trading, but whenever I do swing trade, it's setups like that. And you can call me a swing trader for my long-term portfolio. I'm more, you can call that swing trading. You can call that investing, right? I do take a lot of profit occasionally on stocks that I'm up, and I rebuy the dips. So that's a little bit of a mix between long-term investing and swing trading on my longer-term account. And again, those are just companies that I buy, like Apple. I use Apple, right? I buy Apple products. Facebook, good long-term tech company. I like tech companies. I like high-growth companies. Tech companies can be very innovative. Social media is huge. Tech's huge, right? So a lot of my investments are on Microsoft, Intel, AMC, NVIDIA, tech, Apple, Facebook, Tesla, Amazon, Snapchat, Disney, right? Streaming services, Netflix and Disney, Disney in the parks. Those are a lot of my high growth long-term, stocks that I believe are going to be around in 20, 30 years that move fairly well to where I can take profit when I have them, right? I can, definitely trim some off the top when I have some profits and always rebuy the dips. That's my long-term account. Then I also have some riskier plays, right? What are the riskier plays? A lot of the, like the charging stations, a lot of the, EV sector plays, right? They're not really super popular companies like Tesla or NIO. We got Plug, you got BLNK, right? These were some stocks that I was in. High risk, high reward, right? But we also have the low risk, low reward, long-term plays. Again, the tech companies that I like to purchase. A lot of the Intels, Microsoft, AMC, not AMC, AMD, stuff like that. Companies that I think will be around for the rest of my life. And companies that I purchase from, you know what I mean? Well, good shit. We got an opportunity. So we got two opportunities right now. We got CELC, possible halt strategy. All right. Open, pull back, 23.54. Look to take it long for a push up to 25. All right. This one was halted at 10:35.49. So if it's a 5-minute halt, we're looking at 10:40.49. All right. So we got 4 minutes to go. SOHU is also creeping up towards around 20. If traders can get this thing over $20.18, we might see a nice squeeze on this stock as well. Yeah, SpaceX, SPEC, right? Not SpaceX, I'm sorry. Virgin Galactic, SPCE, was another trade we were taking early last year. And this was another high risk, high reward play, right? And this one was very rewarding, very profitable. We were trading this like crazy a year ago in January, and we were making bank on SPCE. But is this a company that I want to invest in my long-term account, my main primary long-term account? No. This is higher risk, right? This company may not be here in 5 years, right? It's a very speculative stock, taking people to outer space. That may never happen, right? That may never happen. But Apple's a tech company, right? Compare the two. Apple's a tech company. Apple's always making new phones. They're making these eyeglasses. They make computers, right? They're very innovative. They always adapt. They're going to be around, right? So Apple in 20 years, I wholeheartedly believe it's going to be around. SPC, on the other hand, maybe there's too many regulations and we can't take people to space, right? Maybe we take someone to space, it blows up and everybody dies, right? This company is going to go to shit. So this is a high risk, potentially high reward stock, right? But you got to remember, it's high risk. It may not be around for 30 years, right? It's very speculative. Apple is really not a speculative stock, right? I wholeheartedly believe it'll be around in 20, 30 years, right? Again, tech, innovative, a lot of products. They're always adapting, right? This is a great company to invest in. So that's where I kind of draw the line as far as my difference. And what do I invest in? That's a long-term high growth stock, right? Long-term high growth, low reward, but it's rewarding, or the high risk, high reward speculation stocks. So CELC again, we're going to be live at 10:40:48. So we got about 2 minutes to go here. SOHU, I'm going to actually go ahead and bring my stops up on this play. I'm going to bring my stops right under 1950, okay? So stops are getting brought up a little bit to 1948. I'm going to go ahead and put that stop in the system. So now I'm basically bringing my stop up 13 cents, which is about $70 less that I would lose on SOHU. So my stops just got brought up to 1948 on SOHU, basically right underneath these higher lows. If we put in a lower low under 1950, we'll probably end up pulling back pretty hard. So I brought the stops up there. I'm really watching CELC, but let's look at TENX real quick. Yeah, TENX needs to get above VWAP first, right? Again, we know VWAP is resistance and support. Until we get above and hold TENX, I do not want to be buying this. Can't tell you how many times we saw a VWAP break and a failed attempt to hold this week, and the stock just gets crushed. So again, we need to wait to see if buyers can really, truly hold this above the VWAP. All right, and that's TENX. I'm watching CELC. CELC. This will be live here in about 40 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. So, Will, how much do I typically invest in a day? Or how much do I typically invest in my long-term accounts? So I just want to clarify. You know, whatever I day trade with, it really just depends. I'm on a margin account and I have 4-to-1 leverage, so it really just depends. You're talking about long term, I use a daily cost averaging strategy. I allocate a certain amount of my funds per month, and I basically take a percentage of those funds and allocate them to all of my stocks every single month on the same exact day, no matter what the price is at. Now, in any opportunity I see to where I can buy in more aggressive dip, I will. So we'll talk more about that here in a second. CELC is going to be live. We didn't gap up. Wait for a pullback to 22. It could break, but this is risky. It's risky buying it when it doesn't gap up because it could easily dump. So I'm not in on CELC. I just got stopped out of SOHU. TENX is fighting for VWAP. Someone's saying DNN. Let's just check out DNN real quick. DNN, no. I mean, day trade, absolutely not. Swing trade, I mean, it's building higher lows and starting to curl off of our 13 and 50-day moving average. So from a first glance technical setup on DNN, the technicals don't look terrible. If you can find anything fundamentally behind this to where it would help drive this up from a fundamental reason, that's great. That just adds to the decent looking technicals that we currently have on DNN. You literally can just draw a trend line on this play. And as long as it holds above the uptrend, build these higher lows, you are good over on DNN. And again, if you can find anything fundamentally on it, that would really help on out. I may actually be taking a trade here on CELC off this pullback to this level of support, 2280 for the push over 2350 and for the possible tag of that $25 mark over on CELC. I'd be risking about $1. Go ahead and throw this on a 1-minute chart. So TENX above VWAP, and now we need to see it actually hold above VWAP. If we can hold 220, you're good to go up to 235. So anything above 219 to 220, you're still good. If we start cracking that level, watch for it to pull back down into the 210s. So it's 1044 in the market. There's things moving, but it's not super consistent. Things are, pretty choppy. Pretty choppy. And I'm long for a possible reversal on CELC off the 9 EMA. So I'm long CELC for a possible reversal and a nice big squeeze off the 9 EMA. Need to break over 23 here. We can break 23, we're good to go. I'm in at 2278. I don't want to see it continue to chop down like this. That's a little bit of hidden selling, right? Anytime we push up on the bid, it gets slammed back into the 2270s. Right? Watch, 2280, 2290 on the bid, 2288. Watch it. See, it's slammed right back into the 2270s. Right? It keeps trying to creep up into the 2280s, right? There's 2280. Boom, right back to 2279. 2280 on the bid, 2270, right? It's just too much overhead pressure from sellers, right? That's a little bit of hidden selling. We don't see that represented on the level 2. We do see that represented in price action, though. So why did I go ahead and get out? Because I see that every time it tried to creep to 23, or every time buyers tried to get it up towards around 23, what happened? It got slammed down 20 cents. Buyers tried again to get it up to 23, slammed down 23 cents, right? So that right there showed a little bit of overhead hidden selling, which made me think that we could possibly see that crack just based on the price action. And if this cracks, it's going to dump about $1. We're on CELC. So right now, is it a good setup? Yes, but there momentarily, I was seeing a lot of pressure overhead. Just like right now, look, 2276 on the bid, 2291 on the ask. Spreads are pretty large. There's 2280 on the bid, 2281, 2283. There's 93. Yeah, there's 299. There's 23 break. Then boom, right back down into the 2270s. You see that? You see that? Every time we try to fight over 23, we don't have a big wall of selling that's represented on the level 2. We don't see a huge order at $23 that represents, that we just can't get through. Every time we creep up, it gets slammed. Every time we creep up, it gets slammed. So that right there is just a little bit of an indication of possible hidden selling. Someone just market order, just slamming the stock down. So is it a good setup? Yes, but it's a risky setup, guys. It is a risky setup. So right now, DNN, we talked about that. TENX. See, this is what I'm talking about VWAP, guys, right? Don't just buy it because it's breaking VWAP. This week, we've seen a lot of stocks try to break and hold VWAP, and they can't. So until we actually properly hold VWAP, I wouldn't really be looking at TENX. All right, we can bring support up towards around this 218. We start losing VWAP in 218, we'll most likely come back down to the 210s over on TENX. SOS, in my opinion, is not a good trade until it's over 550. SOHU is just losing volume. It's very choppy. So it's a little all over the place today, guys, isn't it? Little all over the place right now. I would still say the number one stock that has some of the best potential would be CELC, but we need to wait for this to actually give us a better pullback. I would say down to 22. Over on CELC was where I would be interested, right around 22. But hey, doesn't have to come back down. But that's the best area. Got a little flag on ODT. Got a little bit of this bullish pennant, bullish flag over on ODT. If it breaks over the 380, has room to $4. I mean, there's some visually good setups, right? We have a visually appealing setup on ODT. We have a visually appealing setup on CELC. But what are we seeing in the market? Stocks are trying to rip, stocks are trying to run, trying to hold their gains, but they're having a hard time, right? That's what we've been seeing this week. Stocks are just really having a very hard time holding on up, which makes me not really want to get in a position to, take a lot of these trades when they're likely to look like a good setup and dump, right? Look like a good setup, possibly dump, right? We've been seeing a lot of that, just nasty price action. Not a lot of great consistency this week. So right now I'm actually ending the week, a couple $100, nothing crazy. I mean, green's green. Green's green. After commissions and fees, I'll probably be break even, but it's all good. This market has not been super hot. So it is all gravy, baby. The TENX really having a hard time at VWAP. Why we got to be patient on some of these plays. GENE, we'll keep it on watch above 485. This may have potential to possibly double bottom here. Re-break $5. If we ever re-break 5 off a nice 485 hold of support, we might be able to see GENE get another little leg up. So let's definitely keep that one on watch. So right now it is 10:52 in the market. We'll give it about another 15 to 20 minutes, right? We'll see if anything sets up in the next 15 to 20 minutes. If not, we will go ahead and dive into our giveaway. So there's TENX working its way back down to possibly 210. GENE trying to hold 485. CELC pulling back to $22. LULD on CELC to the downside right now is all the way back at $20.50. So way down here. So it has quite a bit of time to fall if it were to get halted down. Over on CELC. I really want a great trade because I really have a song I want to play. I want to get hyped up with you guys. Where's the freaking best trade at? Come on, stock market. Give us something, baby. Give us something. Where's that opportunity at? Is it CL? Is it CELC? Is it POAI? Right? I don't know. Doesn't look all that great. ODT? I don't know. Look at some of these larger price stocks. PLUG, anything? No. Disney? No. Snapchat? No. Boeing? No. Microsoft? No. Tesla? No. Facebook? No. Apple? No. Got this nice little downtrend on the SPY. That'd have been a good short off that third tag of the downtrend, covering about $1 away. Will, Michael Burry believes we will be seeing a stock market crash soon. Do you? I think we're overextended and we're due for a pullback. Absolutely. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's just when. When. A good friend of mine, a team leader, Matt, he's actually still sitting in cash. Regardless of the market rebounding this high and still creeping, he's been sitting in cash for over a year because he believes it's not over yet. He believes that we're going to see a big, nice, healthy, pullback in the market. So yeah, I do believe we're going to see the market come back down. Now, necessarily crash like recession, depression, I don't know about all that. Pull back 10 to 15%, healthy correction. Yeah, definitely. But against Michael Burry, this is the dude that predicted the financial crisis recession, right? This is the guy that predicted it. He's a fucking legend. If I'm going to follow anybody's analysis and anybody's viewpoints, it's going to be Michael freaking Burry, I tell you what. So, I do agree with him. But I don't know if we're going to see a huge recession, depression type thing. And if we do, get ready to put some money to work, guys. Get ready to put some money to work because the market will always rebound. We know that. Market's going to be here. Market's going to rebound. That being said, be ready. Have some cash. When the market starts selling off, be ready to start buying some of your favorite stocks because they will be discounted. So as we were chatting, I actually got a fill via limit at 22.22 on CELC for the bounce. So I am long CELC for the nice big bounce, possible big squeeze. Stops are under 22. Let's see if we can hold these gains, get a nice big move here. See if this can actually hold on up. CELC, what you doing? What you doing, CELC? Do you want to go? You got a nice volume, got a nice little pop, nice little bounce off 22. Can we hold on up? I don't know. So I just took off half because if we drop back down, I'm not taking a loss. Not gonna happen. Not taking a loss. Not gonna happen. I just love how I had a nice big solid push there and just right back down. So I'm still in the green a little bit. I'm in at 22.22. I took some off the table at 22.36. 14 cents of profit. Nothing crazy. But I like the bounce. I like the push, but just not seeing things hold on up. Right now I still have 300 shares, 22.22 CELC. Stops are definitely break even on this play. I'm literally not going to lose anything. If I get stopped out, that's fine. I'll look for a better entry. We're not in the market right now to where I want to let these stocks breathe. I want to nail my entries, have very tight stops, bring those stops up to break even anytime I get a chance. Be in risk-free trades. Because we know the market's just not all that hot right now. All right, we got to get up over 23 CELC if we want to possibly tag 24 again. Be a decent little trade if I get a full 2 points out of this. So let's see. I'm in at low 22s. If I grab 2 points out of this, I'm happy. That'll wrap me up. All right, let's see if we get an 11 o'clock breakout. For some reason, traders like getting things going right around 11 o'clock. So let's see if we get any kind of nice volume really move on in at 11. CELC is the one stock that still has some consistency that traders are still looking at. It's a low float stock with good volume. Let's see if traders can get this going. CELC. We have room to 24 and then room to 25. Right now we have $22 support and I'm currently long at 22.22. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Perfect time. Got out at 22.23. So that was pretty much a break-even trade altogether. It was worth giving it a go. But what are we noticing? Sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off. Had to get that out. What a beautiful market, guys. What a lovely market that we have here. What a lovely market. All right, let's go ahead and have some fun, guys. The market kind of sucks. Let's be real. Market's kind of been shitty all week. Let's just call it how it is. Market's been shitty. It's not just me. A lot of other traders that I connect with, they say, yeah, the market's freaking sucked this past week. Everybody seems like they're breaking even. Some people making some good money. Good for them. For the most part, everybody seems like they're just like breaking even, scrounging, scraping up the pennies, you know, trying to get by this week, but that's the market for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Do you know what time it is? It's giveaway time! So with that being said, I want you guys to smash that like button real quick for me while I get prepared. Smash that like button. We got 47 viewers. I want to see 47 likes. And let's go ahead and dive into our giveaway. While you guys are smashing that like button for me, GOVX, I saw that ticker in here a few times. Go ahead and look at it. It came up and tagged the 200-day moving average. First thing I noticed, right? Why did we get stuffed at 620, 619? Well, 200-day moving average we came up to and tagged it almost to the penny. Support right now, if we cannot hold VWAP, and if we cannot hold $5.66, if we cannot hold this level right here, $5.69 VWAP. Next level of support back down towards around $5.39. All right, so if you like GOVX, this could be a good reversal area for the push back up to $6. Keep your stops tight, because if we lose VWAP, if we lose $5.69, you will definitely see this back down towards around $5.39. So smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and get us ready to go for our giveaway. TENX regained the VWAP, so this is looking good. If you guys want to go long on TENX, you want to put your stops below 215. I'd put your stops at $2.14 on TENX, or if you're confident that this is going to hold the VWAP now, put your stops right below 220. All right, you have room up to 235 over on TENX. So, here's what I did. All right, this is what I did, just so you guys are completely aware. I'm going to be completely transparent. And this is a giveaway for individuals that have enrolled for the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit. And also those individuals that left a review. All right, so I went through our user list. Everybody that has enrolled for the Day Trading Starter Kit. I went through and I compared those names against every review that we have. All right, so I went through and looked at everybody that's left a review, and I compared that to see who has been enrolled in the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit. And I came up with these individuals. Now, if you've enrolled and you left a review, please let me know before we do the giveaway. I will go back and double check my work. But the names that I were able to pull from the list, people that have been enrolled before yesterday at 12 p.m. midnight, people that have sent reviews before 12 p.m. midnight last night. I have Michael Schwartz, Orlando Rivera, Jared Nelson, Joseph Robinson, Jamie Snyder, Ian Grussing, and Devon McLean. So I was able to grab these 7 individuals. Again, I see that they've enrolled before yesterday. They left a review before yesterday, and I found 7 individuals that have left a review. So if you guys enrolled for the course before yesterday, if you guys left a review, please let me know right now. We will double check that. We will add you to the Wheel of Destiny. Joshua Catherine. I enrolled. All right, let's go back over. Catherine. I remember seeing you on there, Catherine. I remember seeing you. Why are you not on there? Let's go check. We want to get everybody on the giveaway. Catherine, where are you at, Catherine? Oh, Catherine, where are you at? I remember seeing a review from you, Catherine, if I'm not mistaken. Catherine, is it Kate? Is it under Kate, maybe? Kate? What is the last initial of your last name? Is it L? Is it L? If it's L, then yeah, I know you left a review. I'm not seeing it on here, but I have a screenshot of it, so I can pull that on over. Oh, here we go. 3 days ago, Kate. If this is Kate Lukanoff, is this Kate Lukanoff? Yes, Kate L. All right, let's add you to the. Yeah, duh. It's literally Catherine Lukanoff. Duh. That's my bad. So let's put Kate L. Bill, Mr. Bill, you were enrolled for the course. Did you leave a review, Bill? So Bill or William, did you leave a review? Let's go through, looking. So not on the first page. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the second page real quick, Mr. Bill. Again, I sent out multiple emails. We talked about it in the live stream quite a bit as well. So I made sure I was very upfront, transparent as far as how members were going to be entered into the giveaway. Sent out about 3 to 4 emails to everybody over the last couple weeks. And made sure that I was on top of it this week as well. So again, it was if you enroll for the course and you leave a review, you're going to be entered into the giveaway. We're looking for Bill right now. It'd be Bill or William. That would have been a review left on Trustpilot. I don't want to be that guy, but I also want to make it fair, right? I don't want to be that guy not add anybody to the giveaway, but I also want to be fair. So this giveaway are for the individuals that have subscribed and enrolled for the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit. And that left out a review. Harry, I did on Wednesday. Harry, I see that. Now, Harry, let's see if you enrolled for the course. Now, would it be under Harry? Did you enroll for the course, Mr. Harry? I know you left a review. I saw it Wednesday, but did you enroll for the course? If you did, let me know the name that it would be under, and I'll be more than happy to get you added to the giveaway, my man. Right now, just scanning through everybody. Got Jeff H. Again, not to be that guy, just trying to make it as fair as possible, right? You know, staying honored to my word. Mr. Harry, what would the name be that you used to sign up for the course, right? What would the name be that you used to sign up for the course? If I can find it and you're in, we'll add you to the list, my man. Harry. So right now, we'll start at page 1. You can see I'm fully transparent. Page 1, these are the most recent signups starting today. Just scrolling through the list. Scrolling through the list. Scrolling through the list. So far, not seeing any first name of Harry. Let's go page number 2. Scrolling through. Not seeing anything there. And last page. Loading. And I don't see you here, man. So, what could be going on? Mike, hey, if you don't mind, what's the last name, Mr. Mike? Mike, Mr. Mike! Mike A, Mike Engworth. Yeah, that's you, Mr. Mike Engworth. Michael Engworth. Michael A, M-I-K-E, A-I-N-G. We're just going to do that, A-I-N-G. Mike Eng. No, that's Mick. Gotta say Mike. Mike. So yeah, you're in there. But Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike. Mike. The only problem is, Mr. Mike. The only thing, Mr. Mike, is I do not see a review. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. I'm going to let you guys vote. I want to be as fair as possible. I'm a man of my word, and I stick to what I say. So I said, if you enrolled for the course, and you left a review before midnight of last night, you did those two things. You've enrolled and you left a review. You'll be entered into this giveaway. It's a big giveaway, guys. All right? So that's what I said, and I stick to my word. But I'm going to let you decide. All right? So I'm going to let you guys decide. So, should we add individuals that have enrolled for the course that haven't left a review? Should we do that? Or should I still stick to my word and stick to my guns? My big old rocky guns. Whoop-ah! Whoop-ah! My arms are still dead. So again, I want to make it fair, and I want to give everybody here the opportunity to make this decision. So it's up to you guys. The ones you see on this list: Michael, Orlando, Jared, Joseph, Jamie, Ian, Devon, Kate, individuals that have enrolled and left a review. Directed to you. Do we add everybody else, guys? Hell yes. All right, we got a hell yes. Again, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I want to make sure this is as fair as possible. I'll give you a few seconds, and I'm going to let you decide. Once again, I'm going to let you decide. Well, I agree, but again, I'm a fair person, and I want to show that I'm a fair person. So that's why I'm going to say, you know what? You guys make the decision for me. Catherine hitting me in the feels right now. That's why I'm even given this opportunity in the first place, because I agree, right? One big trading family. But I also agree with Will. I'm 50-50 on it. So 50-50. I agree with Kate hitting me in the feels. Feel like it's the right thing. But then listening to Will, stick to your word. Stick to your word, man. Joshua Howell, where did you review it? I'm not trying to take up a lot of time, but the market's slow, so it's not like we're missing any opportunity right now. All right, it's not like we're missing any opportunity. So, Josh, where'd you review? So far we got a let him in. So far we've got a stick to your word. Harry left a review. But here's the thing. I see the review, Harry, but what I don't see is your name as far as an enrollment. Did you enroll for the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit course? And if you did, would it be under like a different name? Right? Because I don't see Harry on the list of enrollees. So that's what I was trying to figure out, my man. So if you're like, yeah, I signed up under this first name, last name, we can identify it. Mike says let him in. We'll have a tiebreaker. Let's get a tiebreaker. Next person to say yes or no, that's what we're going with. Josh, I remember now. You brought it to my attention. Josh H. I do remember now. Mike said let him in. Let's let him in. All right. So what we're going to go ahead and do is if you enroll for the course, you're in. If you've enrolled for the course, you are in. But then Mikey's coming back through. So we got a lot. We got yes, yes, and yes. Let him in. Yes, yes, yes. Looks like we're letting him in. So Mickey, M-I-K-E-Y. And here's what I'm going to do. Since I'm being nice, guys, what are you going to do for me? No, I'm kidding. You don't have to do anything. But leave me a review if you want. Leave a review if you want. I'm going to go ahead and let you in. I'm going to go against my word. All right? So if you've enrolled for the kit, you're in. If you've enrolled for the kit, you are in. All right, but do me a favor. If you didn't leave a review, please do leave a review, guys. Please do. It really helps us out, helps spread the word, really gets this information to everybody. It would be amazing. So now how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Mike, I'll buy you DoorDash. Thanks, man. So this is not for right now. Whenever we get an opportunity, I posted a link for reviews. Go ahead if you'd like. But again, you're not obligated to do so. You're going to be entered. So let's go ahead and do this, just so I know if I'm not missing anybody. All right. If you're enrolled in the course, right, and be honest, because if we spin your name and I go look and you're not enrolled, we're going to label you as a liar. Don't be a liar. No one likes liars. No one likes people that manipulate. So if you've enrolled for the course, go ahead and type yes right now. Only people, right, that have enrolled for the course. Type yes, and I want to make sure you're on the list. We're going to spin it. I'm going to trust you. So if you say yes, I'm adding your name. If we spin and you win, I'm going to go ahead and compare that to the enrollees. And if you're not on the list, I'm sorry, but I'll have to ban you from being in a giveaway again. We want to make sure this is fair. We want to make sure we're honest and credible. So Bill, Mr. Bill, yes. Okay. Mr. Bill, let's make sure we don't have any double dips here, Mr. Bill. All right, Bill, you're on the list. Catherine, Kate L, you're on the list. Mike A, Mike Ang, you're on the list. Joshua Howell, you're on the list. Fernando, how do I enroll for the course? So here on the live stream, there's a link right over to the course curriculum. All right, right over to the course curriculum if you're interested. But the giveaway was as of 12 o'clock p.m. last night. So Josh, you're in there. Michael Schwartz. Michael, I think I got you in here. You're number one up here, baby. Michael, you're in. I'm enrolled. Wink, wink. Michael Hollis. Mike Hollis. Are you on the list? What's the wink, wink? I don't like the wink, wink, man. The wink, wink kind of freaks me out. He's winking away. He said, no, I'm not enrolled. Wink, wink. Well, I appreciate the honesty, man. I appreciate that. Jeff, we got you on there. So I'm going to read through a list of names. If you do not hear your name, please let me know. I'm going to get you added to the list. So I have Michael Schwartz, I have Orlando Riviera, Jared Nelson, Joseph Robinson, Jamie Snyder, Ian Grussing, Devon McLean, Kate, Jeff, Mike Ang, Mr. Harry, Josh Howell, Mickey, and Bill. So far, we have these individuals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 individuals. So last call, last alert. If you've enrolled for the course, regardless of leaving a review, everybody here loves you so much. They said, go ahead and add you. We'll go ahead and add your name. We'll make sure you're entered in. And Michael, it's okay, because guess what we're doing after this? We're doing another giveaway, baby. We're doing another fucking giveaway right now. Right after this, we're doing another giveaway, so you will be entered in, my man. All right. So if I missed anybody, I'll give you 2 more minutes. Take a look at the list. Again, if you are not on there, you've enrolled, let me know in the next 2 minutes. I'll make sure you get added on. Harry, I don't think I enrolled. I appreciate the honesty, man. I really appreciate you saying, hey, you know what? I left a review, I enrolled, but now that I'm thinking, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. So I appreciate that. But again, we have another giveaway coming on up. We have another giveaway coming on up, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got about a minute to go. If your name is not on the list, please let me know. I want to get you added on this. Make sure you are good, ready to rock and roll. And it seems like everybody is currently here in chat as well. So let's see if we get a winner live. And this lucky gentleman or gal, guess what? They're going to get a 1-year pass on me to the Alpha Day trading community. Over $1,000 in value. Absolutely on the house, baby. So let's go. All right, you got 20 more seconds until 11:20. Then we will go ahead and do the giveaway. Apply the wheel changes. We can see here that we have a big old wheel of nothing but names, baby. Nothing but names. Are we going to get a winner? Michael, you have been entered in. Michael Schwartz, you are in here, baby. And I know you're everywhere. You're my main supporter. You're the main man. All over TikTok videos. Mike and his awesome reviews. Mike and his awesome support. Mike, if you win, I'm going to kiss you as well. I'm going to come into your house. I'm going to knock on your door and I'm going to give you a big old wet sloppy kiss, Mike. Make sure you're not home that day because I'm coming. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. Last but not least, how many clicks? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. How many clicks of the wheel should I give? Let's go ahead and do this. Pull that off to the right. Let me go ahead and blow this up. There we go. How many clicks? 5, 5, 3. So far we got 5s. We got 4. We got 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Someone's gonna say, just pick everybody, baby. All right. So far it's 5, 4. It's a tiebreaker. Next one that comes in is how many spin. If I get a 4 or 5 next, that's how many clicks we're given. We're gonna get this giveaway on the road, guys. We're gonna get this giveaway going. Next one, give me a tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen. Don't say 3. If you say 3, I'll click one time. Someone comes in. Okay, 4. 4 clicks. How many clicks to the center of the Tootsie Pop? All right, so we got 4 clicks. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do we got? Who do we got? Ian Grussing! We got a winner, Mr. Ian Grussing. Are you here? Are you in chat? Harry, my man, I know you guys like free stuff. Don't gouge me. Don't gouge me, guys. Don't take advantage of me. No, I'm kidding. We're doing a giveaway in the next 5 minutes. We're doing a giveaway in the next 5 minutes. For everybody else. Everybody in chat. We're doing a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. Oh, let's go. Ian. Ian, where are you? That was another rule that I'm sticking to. They got to be in chat. Got to be in chat. That was a rule that I'm sticking to. You got to be here, right? We're doing the giveaway for whoever is currently here. All right, and I made this aware all over social media, right? Been talking about this nonstop for the last 2 weeks. Nonstop. Email, social media, here on the live stream. I'm sticking to it. You got to be here. I'm sorry, but hey, I'm bending the rules a little bit, but I can't be too flexible. I might crack my spine. Have no backbone. So we're going to give Mr. Ian until 11:25. Mr. Ian is not here. We're going to do 4 more clicks. So I wonder who can't comment. It's completely open. 100%. 100% open. And I'm pretty sure Ian's been commenting before. So I know Ian has been in chat before. I've seen him come through. He's had a lot of questions. So from my knowledge, I have seen Ian active. All right. I haven't seen him active today, though. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a nice guy. I'm going to be a freaking nice guy right now. I want the winner for the lifetime here in chat. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to give Ian a week pass on me. All right. So Ian, I'm going to reach out to Mr. Ian. We're going to try and find Mr. Ian. Mr. Ian is going to get a one free pass on me for a week into the chat room. So at least to give him something, right? I want to be fair. I want to be friendly. I want to make sure we're good to go. But I got to stick to my rules, right? Got to stick to my guns. So Ian, going to give him a week pass. Go free. I'm going to reach out to Mr. Ian. All right. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who we gonna get? Who we gonna get? All right, we got one more winner. Is Mr. Jared Nelson here? Jared, please be here, man. I want to give this lifetime pass away. Mr. Jared, I want to hook you up. Please be here, Jared. I don't want to give away week passes to everybody. I want to give away some big old money. Mr. Jared Nelson, come on, baby. Where you at? Jared Nelson, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Jared, congratulations. You are the lucky winner of the I keep saying lifetime. Shit. Okay, I'm sorry. I got to clarify. Year pass. All right, year pass. I wanted to do a lifetime. But I made it challenging and I said, send me a video testimonial. No one sent one in. You are the lucky winner. Congratulations of the year pass to the Alpha community. Congratulations. Now what we have to do, got to make sure Jared's an honest guy. We got to make sure Jared is an honest guy. Is Jared on that list? Is Jared Nelson on that list? Did Mr. Jared Nelson enroll for the starter kit? Let's go ahead and search by name. J-A-R-E-D. Jared. Jared Nelson! We got an official honest winner, my man Jared. Congratulations. You are the lucky winner of our year pass, my man. So awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. I'm excited. Good job. Jared, send me an email. josh@alphadaytrading.com. I will get you set up with your credentials. As soon as we go live in the next couple weeks over at Alpha Day Trading, you are going to get free access for a year, baby. Let's go. All right, giveaway number 2. Harry, I'll do 60. I'll do 100. I'll do 200. I'll do 3. Highest bidder wins. All right, so what should we do for our second? Actually, before we do that, let's look at the market. Do we have any opportunity? We spent about 20 minutes here. Do we have any opportunity in the market? GNE, CELC. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe, just maybe, just maybe. Yes, Jared, send me an email. josh@alphadaytrading.com. And I'll be more than happy to get you set up with those credentials so you can take advantage of that lovely giveaway gift that you just received, my man. So, all right, giveaway number 2. Everybody here is in the giveaway. Catherine, you don't want to stick around for 5-10 more minutes? You don't want a giveaway? What should we do? What should we do? Decisions. Give me a second to think on this one, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to go use the restroom. I got to pee out all this excitement. All this excitement's got me got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back with you guys. So stay tuned. The anniversary is more important. Anniversary is much more important. Definitely enjoy that. Happy anniversary, Kate. Have an awesome day. Enjoy it. And I will see you back here Monday. All right, let's take a breather. Let me try and figure out how we're going to do this giveaway. Let's see if we have any opportunity here in the stock market. We're here to make some money. It's a beautiful Friday, about 11:30 in the market. CELI looks like it wants to set, but I don't trust it. I don't really trust anything in this crappy market. So we'll keep CELC on high watch. It does have a nice little setup forming, higher low off the VWAP, but we need to break 2283 first. I don't want to get caught up in an RICE ordeal. RICE sets up beautifully, you take it, it chops. Sets up beautifully, you take it, it chops. I don't want to get caught up in that. Let's see if CELC will prove itself. So we can't do a review giveaway because everybody's left a review. We could do a YouTube comment giveaway like we did a couple weeks ago on a video. Do a free course, Harry? I'll do a free course. I'll give you guys an option between a free course and a free 1 month pass to the community. All right, so either A, free course, B, free 1 month pass to the community. All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm sure everybody found me on TikTok, right? Everybody found me on TikTok. Most likely, that's where, you know, really my face is, on TikTok. So I'm sure all of you guys did. So here's what I want you to do. Go to TikTok, all right? Go to TikTok. Go to the very first video on my page. This one right there. The very first video, right there. Click it. This one, all right? Click comments, leave a comment. I'm going to pick a winner from the comments. All right, so go to TikTok. Go to the very first video on my page. Leave a comment. We'll pick a winner from the comments. Free course, winner's choice. Free course or a free month pass. I'll let you guys take the next 10 to 15 minutes to do that. Right now there's 8 comments. I'm going to take a screenshot of the current comments because those are not going to be people that are entered in. So I just took a screenshot of these 8 comments. These people are not going to be entered. So everything above 8 new comments, you guys are going to be entered in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my comment section, and I'm literally just going to do this. Someone's going to tell me to stop. I'm going to literally just put my finger on one of the people that commented, and that's going to be the winner. So we're going to make it fair. So we'll give you guys about 15, 20 minutes to get that done, and we're going to do one more giveaway today, guys. So far, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So far, we got 12, baby. Joshua, I get it. Sorry, trying to work and to be involved in this. I get it. Sometimes it's challenging. I don't mean to make it challenging. Trying to make it as easy as possible. Mad scientist, I may have jumped the gun pre-screenshot. I'm doubling down. Good shit. You were in there. Jared. My man. Jared over here. Sending that email right away. He wants his free access. Josh, one last TikTok. I'm sure you guys found me on TikTok, right? I know a lot of you, like, I would say 100% of you guys are finding me from TikTok, right? So you're going to go over to TikTok. You go to my page, very first video right here. You're going to comment on this video. I'm going to pick a winner from the comments. And again, guys, I try to make it as fair as possible. We do reviews or giveaways at least 3 times a week. So we do easy reviews. I'll do riddles, right? I'll do easy reviews, and I'll pick a random person, let you spin, right? So we're always doing giveaways. So if for any reason there's that one giveaway out of the hundreds that we're going to do in the future, you're going to be able to participate in a good majority of them, all right? So again, just to clarify, it's not like this is the last giveaway I'm ever going to do, right? I'm always doing giveaways. I love giving away value. I love helping you guys out. So if for any reason you're not in this giveaway, we're going to do one Monday, baby. All right? I'm always giving shit away, so don't worry. So we got about 3 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more minutes. In the meantime, let's see if we have anything here on CELC. All right, let's see if we got anything right now on CELC. Fuck it. I said it. Fuck it. We're doing another giveaway after this, guys. We're going to do another fucking giveaway. We're going to make it easy so everybody can participate. So, guys, 3 giveaways in one day. What is this guy doing? Why do I do what I do? I don't know. But, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that can't participate, I want to make sure you're included in a giveaway on this fucking awesome Friday. So, stay tuned. We're going to do one more giveaway after this one. Let's go. Let's go. Something's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. 3 giveaways in one day. You out of your mind, Josh. You are out of your freaking mind. My wife says it all the time. I don't believe her. I'm starting to believe her a little bit. Is it safe to say I should believe my wife? I'm out of my mind. I'm cuckoo. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm starting to believe her a little bit. Starting to believe her. All right, let's go ahead and rock this giveaway. Let's go ahead and rock it. Nutcase. My God, I am a freaking nutcase. You guys love it, though, don't you? You guys love it. You don't love it? Too bad. I don't care if you love it or hate it. I am who I am. I'm a nutcase. I'm wild. I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. Mike, you got a good point. Mike, you got a good point. Just give us all something. Then you don't need any giveaways. Good point, my man. You know what I would say to that? My honest response? I'm giving you shit every day till 12 o'clock. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, so 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. I'm going to go through and delete real quick duplicate comments. All right, just so you know. like Spider 5150. Don't do anything to the comments. I'm deleting duplicates right now. That's all I'm doing. All right, I saw you commented again. I want to make sure it's fair, so I'm going to delete the duplicates real quick. All right, don't go in there and delete your own, or you may not be in there, so just hold off. I'm deleting the duplicates. So again, I had 2 from Spider. I deleted 1. It's okay. Jaweed 614. You had 2. I deleted 1. All right. Again, you're still in there. Spider, I saw you had 3. I'm going to have to delete 1 more, my man. So right now we got Michael, Mad Scientist to Captain, J10, Michael, IB Doggy, Corey, B Fortune, Barkathan, Harvin, John Wilson, Mad Scientist, Jeremy, Jaweed, Jeremy Schwartz, Liquid Force, Billy, Spider. All right, let's do it, guys. So, how are we going to do it? We're going to have to hold this up to the live stream. I'm going to wait for someone to say stop. So what I'm going to do is just do this. Right? I'm going to do that. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So basically, these comments go all the way down to here. So if I do this, 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 and I just do this when you tell me to stop, right? That's where I'm going to stop. So you tell me when to stop, guys. First one to say stop, I stop. We're doing another giveaway after this. So if you're not in, it's okay. So, first person to say stop, I stop. Stop. I stopped. All right, this is where I stopped. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not even going to look at the phone. All right, I stopped. This is where I stopped, okay? This is where I'm stopped. These are the people that I can pick from. So I'm going to run my finger up and down like this. When you say stop, I'm going to stop moving my finger, and whoever it lands on wins. All right, so next person say stop besides Bill, I stop my finger from moving. Stop. So I stopped right here. I'm going to go click it. Who is that? You guys can see. Where's my finger? My finger is on a no picture. That is Michael J824. You the man. Thanks for the help you provide trading. Michael J824, my man, congratulations. You are going to win a 1-month pass or a free course. Mike, I'm not there. Move up a little bit. Michael J824. What do you want? You want a course? You want a month membership to the Alpha community, baby. What do you want, baby? What you want? What you want? You want a free course? You want a free course? So good stuff, guys. Michael J. Course, congratulations, man. I will be more than happy to send you on over credentials for the Ultimate Day Trading Starter Kit course. So, once again, let's give Michael a big old round of applause. Big old congratulations. And Mr. Michael, you know the drill. Go ahead and shoot me an email, josh@alphadaytrading.com. And as soon as we're done with the live stream, I will go ahead and get you all set up. One more giveaway. Let's do it. Should I do? What should I do? Here's what we're gonna do. We did this a couple weeks ago. It was very successful. Everybody loved it. Everybody was able to get involved and participate, and it's very, very easy for me to pick a winner. All right, so Here we go. Click this link. Go like the video. Go comment on the video. All right, right now we have 9 comments. All right, right now we have 9 comments. All right, so if you've already commented, you're in there. But go like the video. We got 36 likes right now. Go comment on the video. All right, here you guys go. I'm sorry, I didn't even have it up. So this is the video. There's the link. 5-minute reversal strategy lesson. 36 likes currently, 9 comments. All right, go ahead and like the video, comment on the video, and what we're going to do is go up here, and we're going to type in YouTube comments generator. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this link. I'm going to paste it in here. All right, this is the video. We're going to filter duplicate users. And that's it. So then we get YouTube comments, right? Right now, 8 comments. All right, right now we have 8 unique comments filtering out duplicates. All right, so we will pick a winner off this video. Again, like, comment. This video will generate a winner based on the comments. All right, so right now we got 8. Give you guys a couple seconds. We will pick a winner. This is probably the easiest and the most fair way to do a giveaway. So once again, click that link, like it, leave a comment, short, simple, to the point, or make it as in-depth and as detailed as you want. And what we will do here in about 5 to 10 minutes is we will update these YouTube comments and we will pick our winner. All right. So again, just so you guys have the link, go ahead and copy that on over. Paste it one more time for you guys. Again, this is just the easiest and the most fair way that I can think of to do this, right? Is like, how am I going to pick somebody? What are we going to do, right? So again, I'll just pick someone from comments. So right now, we are all set, ready to rock and roll. Go ahead and refresh this. We got 20. You guys are stepping up. We got 12 people right now, and you got to be here in chat. So that is a rule. You have to be here in the stream, all right? You have to be here. Because there were already 9 comments. If I pick one of those first 9, I don't know. If you're not here, then no giveaway. You got to be here. You got to be here. So while we do we have anything stock-wise? Not really, guys. Pretty slow day. Pretty slow day in the market. I'm going to end this week break even, but that's okay. I cannot tell you how many times that I've actually broke even for like 2 weeks straight, like to where I was literally in no green, no red. I was just like right at break even. I still made like 15 grand July of 2020. I only traded 6 days out of the 21 that we had. Back in July, I actually have a video on that. July 2020, last year, I traded 6 or 7 days out of the entire month, and I still made over 15 grand. That's nuts. So that right there is like, you know, freaking 2/3 of the month. I'm break even 2/3 of the month. I'm not trading and I'm still able to make some money. So it's not over. It's not over. We still got tons of time, tons of opportunity. So let's go ahead and update that again. 26. 26. Yeah, everybody wants that course. I tell you what, everybody wants that course. It's good shit, guys. It is good stuff. All right, we will go ahead and stop the poll in the next minute. All right, so if you haven't done so yet, jump on over to that link. Like it, comment it. Once again, 5-minute reversal strategy. So far, we have 26 comments. Right here, we got 32 comments. Let's go ahead and refresh this again. Looking at 26. It'll probably take a second to update. But we are filtering duplicates. So again, that could be because we have a couple different comments in here. Again, we are filtering duplicates. Let's go ahead and redo the link because sometimes we have to refresh. Let's go ahead and refresh. Let's go ahead and repaste the link. Let's filter duplicate users. We had 26. We still got 26. All right, here in about 30 seconds, we're going to draw us a beautiful winner. Once again, your option. Do you want the course or do you want a month pass? All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and refresh one last time. We got 26 comments. I'm going to just try and be as fair as possible. Let's go ahead and refresh the page one more time. Let's go back. Let's grab the link. Make sure that we're good to go. Let's go ahead and paste it in there. Filter duplicate users. And right now in 3, 2, 1, get YouTube comments. We have 26 unique comments. So we have potential 1 of 26 to be a wiener. Those are good odds, guys. All right, so here we go. In 3, I'm going to click it one more time. Do we got any more? 26. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Select a winner. Who's it going to be? We got John Wilson. Lucky winner, Mr. John Wilson. Where are you at, man? I know you're in here. I just saw a comment from you. So we have a lucky winner, Mr. John Wilson. Josh makes trading as fun as it possibly can be. Guys, trading has to be fun. Trading, it's got to be fun, right? It's enjoyable. It's rewarding, right? It changes just every aspect of life, right? We're not trading our time for money. We can be our own boss. We can do what we want when we want. We could trade for 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's 15 hours. We could work 15 hours a week, not 50, and still make the same amount of money, if not more. But it's got to be fun at the same time. It is fun. All that, what I just said, is exciting. It's rewarding. It's fucking awesome. So, John Wilson right here. Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. John. Go ahead and do me a favor. You know the drill. Send me an email. josh@alphadaytrading.com. Let me know if you want the course or let me know if you want a 1-month pass to the Alpha Day Trading community. Send me an email and I will be more than happy to get you set up with whatever you prefer. So congratulations, John. We had 3 lucky winners today. So let's go ahead and congratulate everybody. We had Jared, we had Michael J, and we got Mr. John Wilson. 3 lucky individuals. Awesome stuff. And guys, like I just said, and I'll say it one last time, we're always doing giveaways. I love paying it forward. I love giving value away. I love seeing people become successful. So we're always going to do giveaways. Always, always, always. All right. So if you haven't won anything yet, it's probably because you're like me. You never win anything. But eventually you may. Eventually I may win something. The likelihood of it is slim to none, right? I never win anything. But there's always going to be opportunity, guys. So congratulations. Let's go ahead and dive back into the stock market. Once again, Mr. John Wilson, send me an email, josh@alphadaytrading, and I will go ahead and get you all set up with whatever you choose. So one last scan through some stocks. Yeah, Mike, I never win anything either. Tell you what, I can buy a million scratch-offs. I'm going to lose on every single one. 100% of the time, it seems like. Let's go through our leaderboard real quick. AFMD, nothing. SOHU, SOHU still fighting for that 20, guys. SOHU is still fighting for the 20. So let's keep that one on watch. CGA, nothing. Fubo, okay. I can dig Fubo. I can ride with this. I like the little setup that we're starting to get right here. Me like the Fubo. I like the Fubo. So what stands out to you guys about Fubo? What stands out to you, right? Big move to the upside. Starting to pull back, right? We're starting to consolidate, pull back with decreasing volume. That's key. When we have a healthy pullback, healthy consolidation, it occurs on decreased volume. Then what we want to see is volume to break out, right? Decrease, decrease, decrease. Then we get a nice big pop of volume. We start breaking this nice downtrend. We can see here that we have a double bottom as well, right above $24 support. So that's what makes FUBO a good setup. Again, double bottom during the pullback, decreasing volume. We're starting to see more volume move in, as well as a break of the downtrend. So FUBO, not a bad little setup here, guys. So we're going to go ahead and keep FUBO on watch. Definitely has potential back up to 25.35, retest those highs. Yes, you can. So there's two different options. You can do PayPal, you can do Stripe, so that's like a credit card, debit card, whatever your preference is, guys. So right now, FUBO, definitely something that's on watch here. SOHU, definitely on watch as well. TENX, that one's dead. GENE, dead. CELC, giving a lot back. POAI, not doing much today. ODT, trying to get some height towards it. Trying to get some movement to the upside. So SOHU, why would I want to short this? Well, because we haven't really seen a stock breakout today, right? We're looking at a lot of these top gainers, right? SOHU has yet to break out and hold gains. CLC, faking out, breaking out. POAI, can't really move up. ODT, yeah, it's moving up, but it wasn't a fresh catalyst mover today. SOHO was. TENX was a fresh catalyst mover of the day. CELC, and all these stocks cannot hold their gain. So why would I want to short this? Well, that's the kind of market I think we're in. I definitely feel like we're in a, just a very manipulative, fake out breakout market. So I'll wait for a little chop above 2018, look to take it short for the fake out breakout and write it down for a nice big dump if we get that kind of move. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we may be ending the day. It is Friday. The market is extremely slow. And what do we know about Fridays? Fridays are very challenging days. Lack of press releases, which today, surprisingly, we had a lot of press releases. But usually traders start leaving around 11:30, 12 o'clock because traders want to enjoy their weekend. It's rare that we see super hot market conditions on a Friday. So with that being said, the only setup that we may have in the next couple of moments would be SOHU. FUBO, if we hold above 24.50, we'll be looking at that for a possible play. And that's it, guys. That's it. FUBO, SOHU. Cheers, Mr. Matt. Have an awesome rest of your day. Bill as well if you're heading out. See you guys bright and early, Money Monday. Let's just hope and keep our fingers crossed that next week we have some good market conditions. Because this week has been a little bland, has been a little dry, has been a little boring. But we always keep it lively here. We always keep it exciting. No matter what the market conditions are, we're always having a good old time. So that being said, I'm going to give the stream another 8 to 10 minutes. If I come across anything, I'll be more than happy to explain it, alert it, trade it, all that good stuff. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I do not see anything I want to get involved with. I'd rather walk away the day slightly green than slightly red. All right, so you're very welcome, guys. Have an awesome weekend. If you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, do not hesitate. Reach out to me anytime. Again, I am always here to help. So, that being said, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, guys? Let's go ahead and open the floor for the next 10 minutes. Any questions that you have, I would be more than happy to get those answered for you. If not, let's go ahead and end the week. Let's go ahead and clap it out. And let's go ahead and enjoy our weekend. Can you please explain why 10-year 1 day? So this is a daily chart that goes back 10 years into the past. All right, so daily chart that goes back 10 years in the past. Intraday, 5-minute chart that goes back 5 days in the past. If I were to change this from a 5-day 5-minute to say a 1-day 5-minute, it would still be a 5-minute candlestick chart, but I would only go back to the previous day. So again, 5-day in the past, currently 5-minute candles. Looking at the daily chart, 10 years in the past, 1 day of candles. So daily candles here. We got another random pump stock, ladies and gentlemen. This stock has literally gone 70% on less than 50,000 shares of volume. This is your LTRPB kind of play. Random pump and dump. So now we do have NCSM. So we do have NCSM getting a nice little pump to it, guys. So I mean, very, very risky, but could also be very, very rewarding. Currently halted to the upside over on NCSM. High risk, high reward kind of play here. Yep, so intraday trading. I am looking at 1 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute, right? But when I do my analysis, I'll look at the higher time frames as well. Now, if the market's very choppy, very slow, sometimes I'll go to a 15-minute. I'll look at the 1 hour, look at a 4 hour. I'll look at every time frame. But primarily what I have on my charts, 90% of the time, daily chart off to the right, looking at key levels on the daily chart of support and resistance. Intraday, I'm maxing out at a 5-minute chart, right? Looking at a 1, looking at a 2, looking at a 5. I like trading 5-minute setups because they give you more clarification and more validation when you see a setup on a 5-minute versus a 1 minute, right? So my preference is 5-minute, but again, I will trade 1 and 2 as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, congratulations to all of our winners. We had 3 lucky individuals today getting awesome value. Nothing but value bombs being dropped here on the live stream. So, once again, I appreciate everybody that tunes in. I appreciate all of the support and that you feel that you're getting something of value while you guys are here. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters to me. So, I'm very, very thankful for you guys to be here, for tuning in, and for all the support that you guys give. With that being said, let's go ahead and wrap up our day. Let's enjoy the rest of our Friday, especially when the market's slow like it is today. There is no reason to sit here to force any trades when we know that this week has just been a very iffy week with market conditions. So let's go ahead and end this day on a positive note, up a small $100. Nothing crazy. Pretty much breaking even this week, but we still have 3 full more weeks to go. So we still got tons of time. We still have tons of opportunity, and we are going to make some money, ladies and gentlemen. So enjoy your beautiful weekend. Have an awesome rest of your day. If you're in the market, be smart. Please be safe. Manage that risk appropriately, and just realize lunch is tough to trade in. When you take Friday and lunch all at the same time, it's even more challenging to trade in. So be disciplined. Be patient. If you see a setup and you get in, manage your risk, keep your stops tight, realize the market is not healthy. The market conditions have been ice cold, right? And you are in one of the toughest times to trade, Friday during lunch. So be smart and be safe. So we're going to go ahead and end it like this, like we always do, all hyped up, nothing but energy. Once again, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you back here bright and early, Money Monday, 9:10 Eastern Standard Time in 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Again, have an awesome Friday. Have an awesome weekend. I will see you guys back here bright and early Monday morning to kick off our pre-market commentary, 9:10 Eastern Standard Time. Love you guys. Have a safe weekend. I'll see you then.